What? Oh, there's already 40 people in here.
What?
There's already 40 people in here. Good morning, good people. And yes, by my clock, I made it right at 9 a.m., Mr. Charlie. We'll get Mr. Charlie right up here. Of course, I haven't got coffee yet. You have to give up some things. Did you hear that, smartass?
I was late.
No, I didn't put the link up late. To get everything organized for 9 o'clock, I had to forget something. But yep, my computer clock said 9 a.m., sir.
Oh, awesome. How you doing, Rob?
I am doing well, sir.
Sweet.
Literally out of the shower 4 minutes ago.
There you go.
See, and Charlie didn't even call me. He always calls me when I'm naked. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, what is this? Oh, no.
Oh, Charlie, I'm watching Pat stream, and there's starting to be a slight curve to that hat, buddy. You might have to get another one.
No.
Okay.
I swapped it.
I look at this camera angle here. I don't know. That looks like a little bit of a curve there.
Oh, guys, look. Well, maybe.
Okay, if you say so.
It's still flat.
If you say so, gooey eater, you.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
Well, go ahead and show them. Let everybody know you got a new batch. You got your fix.
I did. Look at this, guys.
Oh, my God. There's hardly any left.
I ate half. And there's chocolate ones in there, too.
Denise says we're going to have to send you money just to go to detox.
Look at that.
Oh, Charlie, I got to admit, they look really good.
Those are freaking phenomenal. Just out of this world. I want to thank Swifty and Pat for the raid, the Swift Rat Raid. And
thank you, Swifty.
For raiding us.
The Swift Rat Raid. I like it, the Swift Rat Raid.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. We've had people in here really early this morning. Doctor Who at 8:48. Oh, Archaeology Mikey. Miss Gypsy Lola. Pink hand waving. My computer just always lists those by letters. I never get the emojis on this computer. Past and present, Mr. Scott Jarvie. Clark's Cove popped in. Wanted to come in and say good morning. Thanks, Clark's Cove.
Hey, Bob and Melissa.
Silver Pause 22, a new subscriber.
Silver Wishes, Scott McClory, Chris Show Me Treasure, Monty the Full Half.
Oh, Pilon. Oh,
Did you say peon?
No, I said Palon. Palon.
There you go. Mr. Sean Webb.
In 5 years, Charlie will be able to have taught me 5 Spanish words, okay?
There you go.
Keegan M., good morning. DK1 Detect.
DK1. Mr. Tom Riley. Sean Webb from Wayamama. Mr. Scott Shaw.
Even Charlie's saying Sean Webb from... No, that's not right, honey.
That's not right. You're not supposed to have any of those. You said in your comment that there was none left.
No.
He said to you.
I said we took them to the neighbors to get rid of them.
They didn't eat them all.
So we're over there, Charlie, and the one neighbor goes, Denise opens up the package and she goes, "Are they stale?" And I was like really insulted for a minute. I go, "No, they're stale. They're 3 days old." And she goes, "Oh, I like them when they're really stale because then they're like all crusty and hard, and I'm like, you're really weird. Charlie's not talking to me, guys.
I know they could go stale. What's up, Frank? The metal detectors. I'm trying to get this stupid laptop to cooperate.
Enforcer, good morning. Rusty Fines.
Paula, good morning. The doctor.
Oh, she says,
Mr. Tom
she
King.
says, she
Marty.
says this is it.
For today.
She says
Scott
2 is my
Charlie.
limit, Charlie.
Well, then you better savor him, buddy. He's done.
Oh yeah, I'll eat them as slow as you do, which isn't slow at all.
Hard snipe. Shannon, Mike the Greek.
Morning, Mike the Greek, Shannon. That's it. That's all for me. Sadistic Picker, good morning. Good morning, Bill. Marty V.
Mhm. I am missing so many people.
Crazy
Russell,
about a
what's up,
Mercury.
baby?
Hello, good morning, Miss Diana.
Hey, Javi.
Everybody, I'm so excited. I'm going to win the detector today. Ooh,
Brian, Southern Relic Adventures. What's up, bud?
she sounds positive.
Yeah, 1 in 13 chance. Not bad. Mr. Chris Roberts.
Frank says, if you all would check to see if you're still subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. There you go, Frank.
Who is planning the intervention for Charlie? No intervention, Mike. Too far gone. Mr. Shannon Dalton. All in.
Good morning, Old Bad Idea Lab. Good morning.
Mr. Jim Steele.
Oh, YouTube has been taking some away. Yeah, Frank, it happens to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Mr.
Chilling
Jim
and Chilling
Steele.
Adventures with Dan B.
Straight up
Enforcer.
Menardo. Mr. Tripwire is up early this morning, probably chugging down an energy drink.
He was over there on
He was?
as well. Yeah.
Wow, he really is up early.
Yeah,
Good morning,
he's up early.
Tom Kingery.
Moon over Miami. How's it going, buddy?
Morning, Chris.
Greeny, what's up, brother? Mr. Bill.
Greeny's here for a reason.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Charlie just swallows and doesn't chew them.
Greeny's here because, well, let's talk about the
Little penny
talk
coins.
about the what do you call it in the room? I forget that saying. The what? Yeah, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I'm still picking up
Don't talk about
crumbs
me.
here, Charlie. All right.
Don't talk about me.
For those 50 people that watched my video that I didn't get on until 10 o'clock because I finished it at 8 p.m. and then, oh, look, a chicken got going on something else and forgot to put it on. Guys, when I ran the giveaway for the Find the Silver, Guess the Silver, or Guess the Silver, Win the Silver giveaway 2 weeks ago, and then that Saturday afternoon before last week's stream, I put on the reveal video. Well, no, I didn't. I relisted the giveaway video a second time. Yeah, I know, Menardo all the way. So that afternoon and evening when I'm sitting at the computer, I've got all these people guessing. I'm like, don't you people read the lines? Don't you people watch it and see that I revealed that it was coin 3? And don't you I put down the people entered? And I was bad mouthing everybody. I'm telling you, Charlie, I just sat there and went, man, you people don't watch videos. You don't read headlines. I was just hating the world, Charlie.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, man, nobody watches my videos. And then I'm like, how come that? So I click on it and I'm like, this is obvious. And then it starts off going, hi, we're going to have a giveaway. And I'm like, Rob, you are a Menardo. So I had to go back. I had to go back and find the 11 or 12 people that re-entered. Well, out of those 11 or 12 people, 3 guessed number 3. And since I hadn't revealed what it was, they're legit guesses. So I took those 3 people and then the 4 people that didn't win from the original duck race we had that morning. So for those 7 people, I made a duck race. And basically it's going to be 2 giveaways of that silver coin. So, yep, I got to come up with another 40% silver. So we're going to run that. We're going to run that a little bit later today, around 9:30. And that's going to kick off our duck races for the day. Good morning, Why She Digs Alabama.
Good morning.
So yeah, so Menardo screwed up. You know, not that I'm sure anybody's surprised.
Hey, Lawrence.
Good morning,
John
Joyful
says
Paintbrush.
we won't even bring up V-Nickles. No, let's not bring that up.
Yeah, let's go a day without V-Nickles, okay?
Russell's saying I'm guessing coin number 3.
Hold on, Russell. Let me get you in there, buddy.
Yeah.
Coffee's really good. Alpha Ninja's here. Brad, you're into.
Morning, Brad.
You're one of the original guessers from the week before. Javier, good morning, brah. Hey, brah.
What's up, brah?
Jim, I had to be here on time just so Charlie could
So
Charlie could say I was here on time. I heard him. I heard him on Swifties when I was getting up off the computer.
Anthony, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter. What's up, brother?
Good morning, Southern Relic. Okay, doing worldwide coinage right now. A lot of difficult coins to research, so I'm lurking. Thank you, Tripwire. Swifty says, me too. Lyle Okamoto's here. Mr. Swifty. Silver Pause 22. Charlie and Rob, I would love to do a half-ounce giveaway, but I can't hang long, just to let you know. Silver Pause, when you can come back and stay for it, we would definitely want you here. If you're going to donate a coin, we want you here for us to run the race.
Henry Sawyer, good morning.
Rob, how did you do that? I just saw the silver giveaway, and I didn't read my own headline to see that it didn't say reveal, because the reveal video was in my videos page in my computer a few videos down, and I saw the silver video. I didn't even think of the word reveal, and I just republished it. And yes, you have to download it into the computer, upload it up onto YouTube. Yeah, all through those steps, Diana, I didn't catch it. I usually catch a mistake, but I didn't catch it. Good morning, Javier. Good morning. What's in the plug? See, I know Charlie's getting a gooey out right now.
No.
Morning, Henry Sawyer.
Scroll back up on the comments, so I'm going to try and just do it from.
Denise wants to know if you tried the jelly beans.
I have not touched the jelly beans yet. No, sir, I have not tried them yet.
Mark C., good morning. I know. That's exactly right, Frank. My wonderful lady was kind enough to bring me a cup of coffee since I didn't have one. It was get here at 9:02 with coffee or get here at 9 a.m. with no coffee. Tom Riley, the treasure hunter.
Tim and Kathy, Team Lynch, good morning.
They mentioned in a stream the other day, Charlie, they're at 10 rings. I am not far behind them. I think I'm at 7 or 8.
Oh, really?
The two that I got on the beach that we're not going to talk about, brought me up closer to them.
This is killing me about the computer.
Well, you having problems?
I can't read the comments. Like when I want to scroll back up, it's not letting me do it.
Oh.
Sometimes it is, sometimes not. Weird guy in the park. How's it going?
Morning, Henry Sawyer.
Good morning, Silver Paws 22. I know Rob already said hello to you, but good morning.
I think Pat's directing this comment at you. It's because his head is round. I think that's towards you, Charlie.
What?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know either. I can't read the comments very well.
Dana, we're going to talk about the car later. I thought I was screaming at the computer. I thought Pat was going to give away the secret. Well, he did give away the secret. He took my thunder away. Yes, I did get a car or truck or vehicle, but we're going to talk about that later because we're going to have a giveaway. We're going to have a fun little guessing game to see what Rob got because there's only 4 people that know.
Can I play?
No, you can't play.
Quit giving me the answers then.
Okay, I'll just keep you in the dark like everybody else.
The gold padding Dutchy Jaco, what's going on?
Morning, Scott Sharp. Good morning, Keegan. Good morning, Captain Gooey. Top of the morning, Captain Gooey, Doctor Who said.
The doctor.
Who is planning
Mr.
the intervention for
Martin
Charlie? I can't plan the intervention because Denise and I are the suppliers. We're the dealers, so
That's
we
right.
can't do that.
Old Pelon, how's it going, sir?
Charlie did get his fix. Good morning, Scott Jarvie. Silver Wishes, good morning.
They're all
He
guessing
said, he
what
said,
kind of
he, said
car
he
it
hasn't
is.
yet, honey. He probably
Hey,
won't
the
till he
bot's in the
finishes the
ground.
GUIs.
Mr. Randy, good morning to you, buddy.
Morning, Mr. Randy. Good morning, children and grilling with Dan B. Wow,
Chilling and
Enforcer
Grilling
says
Adventure
we're
with
at
Dan
52
B.
likes already. Wow.
These are wow. Right here. This is wow.
Sean Webb. Yeah, Marty won a batch a month ago. Forcer says, what do I need to do to try these? Well, once a month we run a giveaway for GUIs.
The Silver Wrench.
Jim says, Rob kept half of mine. No, Jim, half went to you and half went to Charlie.
Shh.
Denise didn't even let me lick the bowl. I looked in there and she was taking one of our plastic scrapers that's flexible and she was getting all this. She didn't even let me do it, Charlie.
All the goodness.
Oh, goodness. Charlie snorts them. He does something, Sean. I did. Thank you, Greenie.
We'll see you later, Enforcer.
Ooh, Pat put in for the detector. Congratulations,
You
Pat. Pat's going to be in the running too.
Mm-hmm. Howard, how's it going, buddy?
Denise said she would donate too, Charlie, but like I told Denise, I just don't think it would look right. If Denise and I were in there and we won the race, it would.
Yeah.
I personally think, even though we've got good people in here, I think it would spread through the internet metal detecting community that
Rick.
that Charlie won a race that his co-host won legitly. So
John says 61 in stream, 47 likes. Come on, peeps, smash that like button.
that's right, folks.
You guys,
You know what happens at 80. You know what happens at 80 likes.
That's right.
Good morning, Little Penny Coin says hi to all the early birds.
Tony from What Dirt's here. Good morning to you, sir.
Morning, Tony. Good morning, Rusty Fines, Russell. Epic Adventures in
J-Man.
Paradise. Happy early Sunday, Charlie, Rob, and friends.
Chris says Gooey's the breakfast of champions, huh, Charlie?
It really is.
It is. That and a cup of coffee, you can't go wrong.
It's going to get me going. I'm telling you that. Thanks to this. Yeah, Denise asked, "What's your temperature up there, Charlie?" Because we turned the air off last night and opened all the windows.
It's about 70, I guess.
Yeah, we had 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts here last night, Charlie.
Oh, really? The doctor says Charlie and the Gooey Factory featuring Menardo Wonka.
Guys, you need to go over to Charlie's video and watch the shorts from, I don't know, the short from like 3-4 weeks ago. You got to watch the Willy Wonka short. Charlie did a Willy Wonka short on the GUIs, and he's done 3 of them, but the Willy Wonka's done Denise and I's favorite. He sings the Willy Wonka song and substitutes GUIs for it. Guys, he got the lyrics. It's just great. You guys got to watch it. It was flipping hilarious.
Thank you so much.
Oh, see, that's just wrong, Denise.
What's that?
She just got in the shower.
Well, if you need to take 2 minutes, buddy.
That's all it would take, Charlie.
Stop. It's Sunday morning. John, we're going to give away a Manticore today.
Thank you, Dana.
Bill, Charlie will make you a 3-month supply of chocolate peanut butter GUIs for a spot for the Manticore. Take that.
That's tempting. That's tempting. Good morning, Anthony.
Space Miner, what's going on? Burkle Cerakote, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Burkles.
Manticore is a metal detector. Silver Wishes.
Doctor Who, I saw that little short clip you made me on email with the detector and the Star Wars the droid noise, I was rolling on the floor, Doctor Who. That you made my day yesterday. You have some great funny comments in here. You keep the stream going, and then you made me laugh yesterday. So thank you very much. Good morning, Henry.
The doctor says, hold on, time out. You can make coffee and shaboom in 2 minutes? Oh, God.
Oh, Silver Paw
Lordy
says he's
me.
here for an hour or so, Charlie.
What's that?
Silver Paw says he's here for an hour or so.
Oh, sweet.
Weird guy in park. Good morning. Mr. Gold Panning Ducci Jocko's here. Did you say that, Charlie? I'm sure you did.
I did it.
Good morning, sir. I'm trying to scroll down to get Mr. caught up.
Mr. Barnaby's here. Good morning to you. Because I can't say the first name right. I'm so sorry.
Guame?
Gourmet?
Is that Gualame?
Yep.
G-U, yeah. Somebody told me it's pronounced Guame.
The sadistic picker. Of course you got love from us, buddy. Frank the Looterate. What's up, bud?
Morning, Frank. Thank you. Thank you,
Tom
Marty.
says
Thank you,
not
Shirley.
even close. Well, I guess we're not paying it.
Hey guys, if Charlie's got his email up there, he's one or two people short to actually break even on this Manticore. That's all he wanted to do.
Oh,
If,
we can actually take that off, Rob. We got
If
13.
Charlie, you need one or two more, right?
No, let's just.
Well, no, I know that, but I was gonna say they could always put the donation in my if they can't have other methods. I have a PayPal. They could do that in there too. Oh, Enforcer says time to do physical therapy. Do well, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Howard says they're packing for their 10-day Caribbean cruise.
It's Guillaume.
Guillaume, okay.
Mhm.
He has taken the Knock the Legend for the first time.
John says no. Contest is closed.
Morning, J-Man, Metal Sharks. Good morning.
Brad
Charlie
says
the Kiwi Factory featuring Menardo Wonka.
Brad says Charlie's Manticorian giveaway. This is the way.
It is. This is the way. Morning, Finders. Charlie is.
Well, you're so back in chat.
No, and I've caught up, Charlie. I was 20 minutes behind. Now I am 3 minutes behind.
Really? Hi, Maria. Alice in Wonderland. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Miss Maria. Jim, that would I won't even mention that suggestion, Jim, okay? Miss Denise Miss Denise doesn't no. Yeah, well, let's just say no for that. Silver Wishes Charlie says, what's a mana cord?
Yeah, I already answered that. And
okay.
You are way back still, man.
No, I am at 9:20 and it's 9:23.
You got to be past 9:20. Just an observation.
Oh, Sadistic Picker, you got some great comments also, sir. I will show you the love too. I do get some great emails from you too, sir. I don't know what the time means.
I think my Manticores broke 6 silvers in the first week and now nothing. Oh, come on, Marty. You know the game.
Wow, Marty, you got 6 that first week?
I've yet to find a silver coin.
Marty, I would trade all 70 of my silvers last year for that seeded quarter. Was it a seeded quarter or seeded half?
I think it was a seeded half, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah, I would trade all 70 silvers for that seeded half, Marty. Oh, no, Sadistic Picker. We're not doing... Charlie's a generous guy, but we're not doing a duck race for a free pick on the Manticore.
I can't do that. That wouldn't be fair to everybody, unfortunately.
What's in the plug? That would be up to Mr. Charlie.
What's that?
If he's called it closed, then it's closed. We've been running it for almost a month now. Old Paylone. Thank you, Doctor Who.
There you go. Next Sunday, he's not going to get it right. Southern Relic Adventures Brad says, hope to have you guys on soon. Going to be a lot of fun. It will be.
Yeah, Southern Relics, I truck with Charlie. And the Friday after we come back from Florida Hunt 9, that would be a good Friday. Charlie and I said, if that's good with you, I think that would be the 12th. That's good with Charlie and I.
Mm-hmm. Morning, Tanya. Hey, Denise.
Well, good luck with your new sticker, Sadistic Picker. We'd love to have one. Send one down and we'll swap with you.
Awesome.
Rusty
John.
Fine says, Robin, you see you're still behind. He is correct.
I'm not.
Guys, I do want you to know that I do go back and watch the stream to set it up for the next week duck race for everybody that was in the week before to thank them for being here. And I see a lot of comments that I miss. They make me laugh. They make me smile. The banter between Charlie and I and the room is, yeah, guys, I smile when I go back and watch this to set up the duck race.
Oh, yeah. It's always fun here. Absolutely. Understandable there, Tom.
Morning, Burkles. Wow, Charlie, I'm 1 minute behind.
I don't believe you.
Miss Denise Kidder's here at 9:25, and it's 9:26 on my computer. I am 1 minute behind, sir.
Where are we at on those likes, sir?
We are at 61 now. Boy, that
Nice.
jumped up from 47. Thank you all very much. You may drop a promotion.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Marty. I wouldn't do it either, sir.
Orlando, what's up, buddy?
Morning, 717, Orlando.
Danny N, good morning.
Tom Kingery says some of us are always broke. Yeah, Tom, I knew that feeling for 29 years.
Bryce sent you $3 there for a super sticker there, sir.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Southern
hey.
Adventures.
Charlie, I forgot we had a poll going this morning.
You did. Dana says 63 now. 66 now. Wow.
78-22 that a U.S. quarter is big silver. Yes, and I agree with that. Mine would be a yes, too, if I could. It wouldn't let me vote before the poll started.
John saying, I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a Manticore today. No.
I was going to use that line earlier today. I was going to put down, no people that will gladly pay Thursday for a hamburger today.
Silver Paws just dropped you. Silver Paws 22 just dropped you $5 there, sir.
Thank you, Silver Paws.
Southern Relics is saying to smash that like button, guys. Let's get that to that 80.
Southern Relics, you will get one of the limited edition 50 Manticore stickers for that. Thank you very much, sir.
Dana Reed
Let me
says,
put my email up here.
Orlando,
Charlie,
just
we got 3 pieces.
Video.
We got 3 pieces of mail to do a mail call today, too, Charlie.
Oh, nice. Well, we need 10 more to put that secret prize on lock. Mark Thomas, so that's the problem. Rob's clock is 3 minutes off. Mr. Mark Thomas.
I'll tell Charlie that later, honey. You can't be doing things like that to me, honey.
Uh-oh. I don't want to know.
Thank you, Sadistic Picker. Very kind of you. We try. Oh, Denise says the flea market is windy but busy. Yeah, it's still windy here today, Charlie. Not as bad as the 40 mile an hour last night, but good morning, Tanya. Brooklyn Treasure Hunter, we will be in St. Martin during the main beach by a water taxi. Oh, cool.
Sweet. Hey, Rob, I know I should
9:27 now, Sean Webb says. See, Charlie, Denise made me laugh and I'm falling a minute behind. What?
Mrs. Ken Do, how you doing? I know I showed it on Swifty and Pat's stream, but there's that ring, buddy.
Charlie's killing me, people. Charlie's just killing me.
Manticore pulled it out.
Now, you said that was in the water, right? And you said it was really deep and the Manticore grabbed it.
It was deep. It was like a 13, 14, but not consistent. So I wasn't even going to film it. And I was just like, this is going to be junk. And I almost walked away from it. Just kept digging and was down there, and then finally,
And then you remembered Rob walked away from that gold class ring.
but yeah, a nice one, 14K.
Yeah. How big is the area at Florida Hunt 9? Charlie, do we have, is it what, 300 acres?
I don't know.
Last year, the place we did the last 3 years was 600 acres. I think this is 300 acres.
Mason Merckx. I'm not really sure what the size is this year. I'm hearing conflicting things that it's a seeded hunt only, but then I'm hearing no, that there is an actual hunt, then the seeded hunt. Zaxxon, what's up, buddy?
Oh, Mrs. Can Do. Hello. I know Charlie just said hi. Hello. I'm catching up here. Hey, Scooter. Been a bit busy lately.
Past and present. What's up, Pat?
Diana, Miss Mercury says they had severe lightning and wind last night. Yeah, we had lightning too.
Can you post what Silver Paws 22 put, Rob? At 8:30 or 9:31 your time?
All right, I'm getting there. Yeah, honey, I told you that in overtime last night.
That's awesome, Silver Paws 22.
Okay, tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we will have an auction to raise money for WWP in honor of my good friend. Michael Prospecting has recently Michael, my good friend Michael Prospecting has recently passed. I do this every month in his honor. Please come out. That's awesome, Silver Paws. Thank you very much. We have absolutely no problem putting a blurb like that up, sir.
Absolutely. Terry Holmes, how you
Terry
doing?
Holmes, I was just going to say that.
Mr. Shane Holbert.
Oh crap! I just saw a message from Greg Papalo, and just as I saw it, I clicked it off. Charlie.
Maybe it's an update.
Okay, messenger from Greg Papalo. Hey, just an FYI, I'm way behind this morning. Not going to be able to make the show this morning. Sorry, but any questions, just message me. I'll try to answer. Okay. We were going to try and have Greg Papalo from Florida Hunt 9 on because, like Charlie just said, he's confused about a couple things because he's heard conflicting reports. So have I. So we were going to try and have Greg on this morning, who is the organizer and grand poopah of Florida Hunt 9. But he says he's running behind on his schedule this morning. He's very into church on Sunday mornings, guys. So Sunday morning's a bad time to try and grab him.
J-Man says there's a natural hunt and seeded hunt. Yeah, J-Man would know.
J-Man, thank you. Is the seeded hunt, J-Man, is the seeded hunt going to be like they did it last year? Like they're going to stop like at 4 o'clock and then do a seeded hunt for an hour or two? Because that's the way they did it last year, J-Man, when I was with you.
Just be cool metal detecting. What's up, Don?
Yeah, I got to agree with Tom Riley on this one, Charlie.
Tom.
You laugh, Charlie. He's probably serious, okay? Paula Abrams, that's exactly what happened. And I'll actually thank Jim Steele for that because that doesn't happen much around here.
The Savage Batman, how's it going, buddy?
I posted 2 videos up about it from my Ring camera.
I don't know how many people are
going. Ring camera as in the doorbell Ring camera. I have to go check that out.
Morning, Patty.
Oh, okay. Scott McClory says if you want to see how big the property is, go to www.kirbyfarms.com because, yes, it's on a place called Kirby Farms. Okay. Thank you very much, Scott. There you go, Sadistic Picker. Thank you very much to show everybody Silver Paws' channel.
Mm-hmm. Scott's also saying you can find all the information you need about FH9 on the Facebook of Florida Hunt Events.
Southern Relics, I don't know how many people are signed up. I think he's allowing 200 people. He's doing a lot of pre-registrations Friday evening, which is what we did last year. All right, let's talk about this for about 5 minutes. There is a detectorist, I don't want to give out his name, but he has secured a multi-acre field near Florida Hunt for 50 limited people, but it was by invite only. I am going up there with Miss Kimberly Kramer, the Sunshine State detectorist. her and I have a hotel room together, just like we did last year. And her and I are going on that hunt because she knows the person. I don't know if there was old houses on it, 1800s houses or what, but it's a big field and wooded area. So I will be up there Friday with her for that. So we'll be doing a pre-hunt hunt. She's actually going up Thursday night to get a hotel room. It's about a 4-hour drive for her. It's only an hour and a half drive for me. So I will be leaving Thursday probably after dinner with Denise. So I will get up there just before sunset. So I guess Kimberly and ourselves will be on our own for dinner Thursday night, and then we start hunting Friday. There'll be an open hunt Saturday at the Kirby Farms, and then supposedly the seeded hunt, the organized hunts. And then Sunday, I guess he's reopening up the big fields, and everybody can just go have a good time. It's just a big open hunt. But Kimberly and I thought we would get with Charlie and Brad, and we'd either try and do some door knocking on some acreage or do some curb strips. Gainesville is almost as old as a town as Tallahassee, and Charlie and I have got numerous 1800s finds in Tallahassee.
Mm-hmm.
So Charlie's taking off work Friday. And
Yep.
How long of a drive do you think it is, Charlie?
About 5.5 hours. Straight drive.
Straight drive.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say poopah? Yes, I did, Doctor Who. I meant to say poobah, but it came out poopah.
Shane, the ORH is here, Rob.
Good morning, Mr. Shane. I wish he was coming down for Florida Hunt 9. Yeah, all the details on Florida Hunt 9 can be found on the Facebook page, Florida Hunt Events. Thank you, Scott. I thought it was a little confusing, Scott. He didn't really clarify. All he said on the seeding hunt is details will be working out. So I assumed when he said details will be worked out that the Saturday was an open hunt. And I'm going to say something that I'm probably not going to be popular with this. You know, I don't want to pay $100. I don't want to pay $100 to go to an event that somebody planted coins in the ground. If that's part of an open hunt, that's great. Okay. But you know, I can throw a largie in the ground at Denise's house and say, "Oh, look, I found a largie." I want to be able to find something that's been sitting in the ground for 150, 200 years. That's just me personally. A lot of people like seeded hunts. They do very well at these events. And I did participate last year, and I got me an SLQ, which is great because I haven't found an SLQ in 5 years. So if there is an open hunt, I am very, very happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Patty Disharoon. Thank you, Tanya.
Olin's up to 142 subs now. Awesome.
Awesome. I invited somebody in here today, Charlie, that's at 66 subs. And for the life of me, I can't think of his name this morning. But I invited him in here. He's doing a giveaway at 75 subs. And I said, if you come in here, we'll get you blown past 75.
Well, hopefully they're here. Bob Mazzulli.
Bob M.
This computer is
Silver Paz says I'll be dropping a short tomorrow morning. What will be up in the auction at 2 a.m.? Okay, at 2 Eastern. Okay, thank you, Silver Paz. Okay, I'll tell you what. Since Silver Paz is still here, Charlie, we're taking up on his hour. Let's do the quick duck race. It's only a minute for the 7 people for the guess this or find the silver guess the go silver race. So let me. I've already got that duck race prepared.
Awesome. Could you guys tell me where we're at on that likes while he's doing that?
Yep.
This thing's killing me. 79, 1 to go, guys.
No. My computer, Charlie, was showing 81.
Oh, really?
Yep, with 72 good people here. Thank you all so much. Okay, let's bring this up. All righty, folks. This has got Coming Out Swinging, Alpha Ninja, Ohio River History Shane, Scott McClory. Oh, why am I names off the screen? Vernon Coming Out Swinging, Honesdale, Scott McClory. Oh, and Adventures in Michigan with Lisa and Full Half. That's Full Half's that one right there. These are for the 7 people that all guessed number 3 on the silver. So 3, 2. I've already shuffled them 6 times. 3. Willow on top. Miss Lisa's been behind all race. That could be a good thing.
Boy, that was loud. Congratulations.
Yes,
there,
it was.
Half.
I had to turn it down, Charlie, because I can barely hear you now.
Mr. Dalton, what's going on, sir? He's on, what in the world is this?
Morning, Mr. Dalton. Okay, full half. Let me put up my email. Congratulations. You win the second silver $50. Here we go.
Right, Dalton? I thought the same thing. Sounds like Epcot food and wine at Disney.
Yeah, you get tired of that. It's a small world after a while at Disney. Okay, there we go. Okay, now Charlie, to keep full half wins. That was from the find the silver, guess the silver. Mm-hmm. Can you send it to Canada? I absolutely can send a coin to Canada full half, unless you want a Amazon e-gift card, sir. You let me know that. It would save me money for the Amazon e-gift card. But if you want silver, I will send silver to Canada. Johnson Family Adventures is here, JFA. Rob, how did your Bucks do in the draft? I don't think too bad, Mr. Dalton. I don't think too bad at all. Pick and Bean are here. Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to get used to them changing their name to JFA.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to run the race for the 100. I think there's 137 people.
Can I run the race for the 137 people? I don't know if I froze up or you did, Rob.
I'm sorry, say that again, Charlie.
I don't know if I froze or you froze. You're going to run the race for, I think you said 137 people?
We have 136 people that were here last week. So we're going to run that to give this mystery silver coin away to one of them. And then anybody that's here that we need to add, we'll add that so we can run the silver half-ounce silver from Silver Paz.
Nice.
Okay, so let me hit done. Let me hit set.
Oh, okay, he's freezing.
Well, it takes a little longer to set a race, Charlie, with 136 people as opposed to 7. All right, 4:30.
How we doing, Don? J-Man says the exact time for the FH9 seeded hunt does not appear to have been announced yet.
That's what I thought. Thank you, J-Man.
Danny says 87 likes. Getting
Okay,
close to
let's
that
go.
100, buddy.
Wow. All right, let's go to present, share screen again. Duck race. Shuffle characters one more time.
Hey, Mark C. Rob keeps
Morning, Mark
reading.
C.
Okay.
All righty, folks, this is the race. This is the race for everybody that was here in this stream last week. Okay. Oh, thanks, Shane. I thought it was a decent draft. Thank you, Patty. Oh, Rob is skipping your
90
freezing.
likes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sean Webb says, I need a win.
All right. Yeah, Dana says we're up to 90. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, Karen.
This is for mystery silver for somebody from everybody last week.
Who's it going to be? No, sadistic picker. This is not for a Manticore. The ducks are back, yeah? You can hear yourself think. That is better volume on this race for sure.
Oh yeah, this race is a little easier. It's only the duck noises, not carnival music.
The doctor says, mystery silver. How mysterious. Backbreaking metal detector. Good morning.
Morning, backbreaking Charlie. We have 92 likes. It's only 947.
That is awesome.
Oh, look at this.
Mikey,
Florida
double
Knox is out
eleven.
there along with AZ Mort, JP Lawns. Oh,
And
that whole group is fading. Bells in her
Rob-
top hat.
Mikey 007 had cinnamon rolls for breakfast this morning. Mr. Dalton,
You know
you
what? I
didn't
do
do
admit
the
Denise fixed those about a month ago. Oh,
Oh,
is
really?
TJ Walton going to hold it? No, it's going to be Mark Henninger.
Now, did they have to be here to win, Rob?
No, not for that one. That's the last one we do. Well, no, we're going to be doing one more. But
Okay.
that's all the people that were here last week. We had 136 good people, Charlie.
The chat's fighting who won the machine. Swifty's telling everybody, smash that like button, y'all.
You think what's in the attic?
Queen is missing, but I know she's not outside because the screen door never opened this morning.
You got a ghost in the attic?
She was exploring the attic.
Yeah, Denise thinks one of the cats may have gotten up in the attic.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Give me 2 minutes, Charlie, and I'll be right back. I'm going to go help Denise real quick because she's trying not to panic, but she's about to panic. All right.
Okay.
She got her. Okay.
You're back.
Oh, she was hiding in the closet.
The Mystic Librarian.
He's such a shit.
What? Was the door closed again?
No, I looked in Dad's closet. I moved the clothes, and she's all black, and she's all curled up.
So you
in
closed the
Dad's
closet.
shoes. Yeah,
So she's been locked in the closet.
not long.
So now she's coming out of the closet.
She's all black, and she was in Dad's shoe.
Bad, mommy, bad.
Dad's black shoes. I'm like, you know,
Morning, Sheldon. Here, hon, would you
Good,
mind?
she's in the house.
Yes, you did. I'm happy she's in the house.
Bruh, what's up, Mikey? How you doing, bro?
Okay.
Sheldon SC.
So, Charlie, I'm going to put I'm going to go ahead and add to this duck race. I'm going to go on the duck race page. Folks, if you were not here last week, please notify Charlie and say I wasn't here so we can add you to that duck race, okay? Only if you weren't here last week. So for the
Mark
136
TDH.
of you that were here last week, I got you in.
It should be pretty much everybody here now.
I know. Because I'm rewarding them for being here last week. It's more way to win silver. Right. because I'm doing a new race now for everybody here this week. So if you weren't here last week, I'm confusing Denise, but I know what I'm doing.
Okay, because I'm like,
Good for you, sir. That's confusing in itself that you say you know what you're doing.
Well, it should be scary to people, Charlie. Okay.
Chris Roberts says he was not here.
I have his name in.
And okay, how about Diana? Crazy about a Mercury.
I put her in too.
Okay. Scott Sharp. Adventures in Prospecting.
All right, hold on. Let me do the first three. I'm gonna double.
Let me know when you're ready.
I got crazy about a Merc in.
Okay. Pick and Bean.
Oh yeah.
Oh crap, my phone.
That one I will definitely add. Wow, I was absolutely positive I had Chris in here, Charlie. Let me double check it one more time.
Okay, and let me know when you're ready.
Yep, I do have Chris Roberts, Charlie.
Okay, how about Mrs. Candu?
Nope, she definitely wasn't here. I'll put her in. Got it.
Chris from Show Me Treasures believes he was not there last week. Mr. Shane Holbert, good morning to you, buddy. Understandable, you're driving, so you won't be able to chat. We know you're here, sir.
Shane Holbert's in.
Okay, Chris, Show Me Treasures.
Show me.
Dalton says, I just want to win time to go detect. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeremy, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, I don't see Show Me Treasures. Is that Jeremy digging up the Carolinas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him in.
I think you got him in, though. NorCal, what's going on, NorCal Digger?
NorCal's in.
Yep. He's always here. That's right. He's out. Yep. Got Southern Relic Adventures in there, Brian?
Yepper.
Blue! Mr. Tones is here, Rob. Maybe
There's the man.
Later.
As soon as we run this race, Charlie, we'll get him up here.
Sounds good. Do you got time to come up today? Girl and Girl Adventures with Dan B says I was not there.
He is correct. We'll put him in.
Pat from
All
Past
right,
and
Dan
Present.
B's in.
Pat from Past and Present.
Past and Present's in.
Okay.
Always, it's easy to find Past and Present because his name's long.
I remember you saying that. He's one of your longest names on there. Awesome. Lou can make it up on the stream today, Rob. That's awesome. Kimberly Creamer, good morning. You got Kimberly
That's
in there?
Kimberly Creamer. There's my roomie.
Backyard beekeeper guy. What's up, bud? So I don't think he was here last week, Rob.
Nope, I just put him in. And I'm double checking for Kimberly.
Okay. And there's
right,
another new one. Robert Saves History. Good morning. I think
Good morning,
that's
Robert Saves History.
Might be new here. Good morning, Danny boy.
Miss Kimberly is in.
Mandy's telling everybody to smash that like button, y'all.
Okay, Charlie, who was those last two that came in?
Oh, we got, let me go back up a little bit here real quick. Robert Saves History. And I think he might be new to the channel or to the stream. I could be wrong, but I don't think I saw him here before. So welcome, welcome.
And then there was another one after that one.
Yep. Backyard Beekeeper Guy.
I got him.
Got a chance to meet him in Pensacola, one of the beaches here. You got Kimberly in there.
Yep. You had
Mr.
one more chart.
Jones.
No, I got Lou. Lou was in this morning. I got Mandy's Candy in there. I got Opalon. I got Jeremy. Congratulations, Jeremy.
Let's see. I'm scrolling back upwards. I'll come back down this way. You got Danny Boy. He
That's
couldn't
the
stay
one.
last weekend.
Hey, if he was here, though, for any length of time, I put him in. So let me double check.
AZ Treasure Hunting Duo, if you get a chance to look for it.
Yeah, AZ's in here. I'm looking at their name right now.
And the Space Miner.
Space Miner's in here.
We just want to make sure everybody's in the race, Space Miner. That's why we're just double checking names real quick. What's in the plug? I don't know if John was here last week or not.
I don't think what's in the plugs on here.
Swifty says 95 likes. Let's do this. Can we get 100, guys?
Wow.
And we got Shane
It's not even 10
ORH.
o'clock yet.
Lee, the Salty Magnet Fisher. What's up, brother? Shane says it's going to be a fun week.
You know, Ohio River History's in here because he was here last week.
Mike the Greek. If it were a race for GUIs, Charlie would not be calling out names. You got that right. I'd be canceling names.
Okay.
Russell says he wasn't sure if he was in there last Sunday because it was his wife's birthday. So can you check for Rusty?
Rusty,
Finds or
yeah,
Russell?
Rusty's Finds is in here
Okay.
because he said it was her birthday and he was leaving. So I believe he did pop in.
Mark, I did not look up Geoduck. Sorry, buddy. I will, though.
Yeah, I got Lou in here. I got Space Miner in here.
My name will have
I
to
got
change
Epic
to Echo
Adventures.
Manticore after today. Mr. Dalton, you didn't even get a spot. How can that happen?
Yeah, and he's rich too.
97. Maria sending love to all. That's very nice of you, Maria. It is an awesome community.
Yeah, I'm 99% positive we got Alice Wonderland in here.
Okay, and Mikey 007.
Yeah, Mikey was like the second one on.
She had a
How
great
can you forget
birthday.
the guy? How can we forget the guy that talks about food all the time?
We Mrs. Kendi, we went to have tacos, tamales, and tres leches birthday cake. So she had a great birthday. Oh, you got Jackson in there?
Yep, Zaxxon's in here. I'm
Jackson.
looking at his name right now. I
Okay,
want to
cool.
double check for Alice. I don't see Alice Wonderland here. I'm going to double check her one more time.
You have her under Alice or Maria?
No, I usually put it under the channel name
Okay.
because then I start confusing myself, Charlie, which really doesn't take much.
Silver Paws 22 says, guys, I don't want to be pushy. I'm getting short on time. I got to go about in 20 minutes. So we're going to do back to back.
We're going to do this in 5 minutes.
Okay. Mystical.
Matter of fact, we're adding Alice right there. It gives us 141 people, Charlie?
Dalton. Boom! Maria just sent you $10. Alice in Wonderland.
Wow, I should remember more people's names.
I like when Ron confuses himself. Mike.
That don't take a whole lot, guys.
Yeah, because now he answered to Ron.
All right, there's 141 people. There may be people here from last week's race that aren't here, and if they're not here to win, it goes to the person who's here, guys. This is where you have to be here. All righty, folks. Everybody, thanks Silver Paws. This is for a half-ounce silver round from Silver Paws. 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. Yeah, definitely, Shane. ORH, hit me up when you get to New Orleans. I drive that far to hang out and go do some detecting. And thank you again, Silver Paws,
Thank you
for the giveaway.
Yeah, thank you again, Silver Paws. Well, folks, needless to say, the man's donating a half-ounce silver round. He's participated in the stream. He's been very active since he's here. Please go check out his channel. If you like what you see, please give him a sub. Leave a comment so the sub sticks. YouTube seems to like that much better. All righty, we are down to 20 seconds.
Mark TBA says, do you need to be here physically or mentally? Because I asked because I mentally never checked in.
Well, that's okay. There's quite a few of us in that category. And here we go.
He's swimming in a
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Statistic picker.
He just put a comment. It looks like he's swimming in a cooking pot, and he won the race. He threatened his duck to the wind.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do to be a winner. Sadistic Picker is going to get himself a half-ounce silver round. Congratulations, Sadistic Picker.
Shane, can I talk about this?
Mikey 007 second and Backyard Beekeeper third. Look at that, folks. Congratulations, Sadistic Picker.
Absolutely.
Sadistic Picker, send me your address and I will forward that along to Silver Paws, FL Thunder at me.com. There we go.
Hey,
Who was
Rob,
last? Let's see who was last just for S&G.
I'll try, Shane. Congrats, Sadistic Picker.
Captain Squad. Followed by Detecting Smiths and Just Be Cool.
Okay, can I share something?
You go right ahead, sir.
Can I speak? Shane ORH wants to let everybody know on Monday he has a nice giveaway attached to his premiere video.
Ooh.
And on Thursday, he's got the whole group of the PA Relic Hunters coming up on the Thursday night members night. And that's going to be something. I mean, talk about a crew that does.
Yeah, they are a crew bunch of guys. Each
play.
one of them specializes in something. One guy specializes in door knocks. Another guy specializes in the research. Another guy specializes in the figuring out what the stuff is. Yeah, I've been watching a lot more of their videos lately. That is awesome.
Great
Shane.
videos. Yeah, that is definitely going to be a place
Good
to
morning,
go. Check
Dirt
out Thursday
Clod.
night. So you guys make sure you get over there Monday and Thursday
At
night.
10:03. At 10:03, 101 likes.
Awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
We finished, Charlie,
Hi, Daddy.
or I checked last night, 133 likes from last week's video live stream and 385 views, Charlie.
Wow.
Oh, and before we have Lou up here real quick, since next Sunday is Florida Hunt 9, I have asked permission from Mr. Pat if we can start our stream at 8:30. And we're going to do a short stream from 8:30 to 10 so we can get out there and get some hunting done before Charlie's got to drive back and Kimberly's got to drive back. Does that sound good to you, Charlie? Or were you planning on being out first thing in the morning?
Oh, we'll figure it out. Should be all right. We'll figure it out. Should be all right. Yeah. Nash Landings, what's up?
Doctor Who, we've done numerous races where the dead last is the winner. We on Easter Sunday's race, Pat didn't get all his prizes out, so the first 3 races we did, we gave Pat's prize, his Easter prizes, to the last place winners. So yes, we've done numerous races where we've had dual winners, and the last place has won silver and $2 bills and other prizes.
NorCal Treasure Hunter, how's it going? Yep, Brian just did a Southern Relics Adventures just had a great live stream with Mental Metal and the History Diggers last Friday night. I didn't get to watch it because it's taking the wife out to dinner, but yeah. That had to be great.
So your wife would like to go someplace for dinner that doesn't involve, I'd like 3 big doubles and 2 sodas and add a cherry pie to it. Your wife would prefer something different than that, Charlie, okay?
Oh, boy.
Every time I call this guy, I'm 30 seconds into my conversation, and I hear Rob. Rob. Hold on, Rob. Can you add 3 double biggie burgers to that order? Every time I call the guy, he's going through a drive-through, but he still loses 40 pounds. I don't understand how that happens.
Well, a lot of those times I'm buying dinner for my mom and dad.
Oh, yeah. See, I would go, sure you are, Mr. Johnson, but I do know Charlie's mom and dad situation, and yes, I buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark the Berg Hunter is saying, great group of guys. I got to meet them, and they're just the same as in person as are on YouTube. Oh, isn't that cool?
Silver Paws 22, thank you again so much.
Patriot Prospecting. I finally found this. Damn.
Rob, you're going to have to let me step out for 1 second. The lawn service guys here. I got to go pay them.
Yeah, go ahead. Lou, are you ready, sir? Guys, this post up here is for Mr. Lou from Indiana Tones. He is our guest today. So that link is for Mr. Lou. Wow, Frank says, I just hit 200. Congratulations, Frank. AZ Treasure Hunting Duo, part of the money, the donated money for the Florida Hunt 9 goes to the Wounded Warrior Project, and part of it goes to a children's charity. He's splitting the 2 this year. Last year was strictly hold on. There we go. Got that right. Paz, thank you very much for your donation to the race today. Uh-oh, he's starting to lag. Well, let's plug this baby in. There he is. I just heard the little beep in the green room. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. It's Mr.
Hey, everybody.
Lou. You sound good, Lou. You look good, Lou.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There's some music. You don't hear any noise from the background, do you? My kids are watching something. I don't know if you hear it.
No, barely. You can't really at all.
Very good.
All right, let me plug this in so we go to Ethernet. See if that helps with the lag. So how you been, Lou?
Good. I've been detecting here and there. I haven't been really getting out as much anymore because of so many after-school activities. So I'm volunteering more in my local club. I'm the vice president, so that's good because I want to be involved somehow.
Congratulations, Lou. I actually have stepped back this year from my club. I've been on the board for the last 3 years, but I stepped back a little. But they did just contact me again and said, would you please take back over the newsletter? So I am now the newsletter editor again.
Always need somebody.
Good morning, the Dark Knight Detectorist.
Yep. Always need volunteers.
It's funny because they say, in a club like that, 20% of the people do 80% of the work. And I don't know about your club, but that is definitely true with our club.
Yeah. Right now it's like 10% doing everything.
Now, what is the name of your club, Lou?
The Staten Island History Hunters.
Nice. I like that.
We might want to
We
change
are,
that to include the whole New York because most of our members come from other places.
As long as it's not the Dirt Sharks, we're okay there.
No dirt sharks.
you know the Detectorist show, right?
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best.
I still have not. They've already taken their Christmas special movie off of Netflix already.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I went to go get
I
it.
didn't see that.
It's only on that Stars or one of the other networks I don't have.
That's usually how cable is.
Yep. So
It's like they know.
it does.
Yeah.
Good morning's Nash Landing. He says, "What's up from Indiana?"
Jason,
Dark
the
Knight
Dark
Detectors
Knight.
is here, Charlie.
Hello,
What's
Charlie.
up, Lou? How's it going, brother?
How's it going, pal? All right.
Going good. How you been?
Fine. I
Yeah.
woke up late. I was up all night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Swinging or
Hey Lou, if you got
Other
kids and
things.
you get a chance to sleep in on a Sunday, good for you, sir.
That's right. Oh boy. I have a ton of content. I just haven't made videos. I can't pull that trigger. I don't know what it is. I stopped and then I want to start the right way. I don't know. Maybe I just need to do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you find it more like work when you're creating content, when you're videoing and stuff?
Well, not when I was doing it. I was having fun, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know because I'm doing so many things now about coaching and I'm not really coaching. I'm coaching my kid. I'm not a coach yet on his team per se, but I can't be bothered late at night anymore because of all this stuff. Yeah, but I'm getting the itch to do it again.
Oh, that's cool.
Plus, Lou, I'm sure one of those tall beers has been calling your name at night. So,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
well, I was glad to see you out live the other night on the beach.
Yeah. I only found a nice old button, and that was it. But that's the way it is. Sometimes when that sand comes in, it's a very calm beach. It adds like another foot to the beach, and you don't really find a lot of stuff. But just gotta wait for a good storm.
A good storm that just disrupts the beach, and that's it.
That's right.
That hurricane a couple years ago or 3 years ago, Charlie got lucky. He only had like a part of a fence that blew down, but he went out to the beach, and when he did that video, the sand was 4 feet past the last wooden step, Lou. He had to jump down, and that's the night he found the 17 old silvers.
Yeah.
That's
That was
awesome.
crazy.
That's what I'm talking
Really
about.
was.
All right.
Dan,
Lou, he was told by somebody not to put that video on because they said nobody will believe that.
Yeah.
And Charlie called me up and I said, BS, Charlie. I said, the beach is down 4 feet down to 1930s, 40s level. And all of Charlie's coins were from the 30s, 40s. It was just obvious. They all had that purple black sheen that they'd been down there for 50, 100 years.
Yeah. Just show that cut and how deep it is. I mean.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I don't know if I might have been able to jump down there, but I'm not sure if my fat ass could have got off that beach.
the bad problem with that was, Lou, when I did show that, everybody knew where I was. So I just got hammered after that. The next day I went out. There's people everywhere. That was bad. I shouldn't have dropped that video until afterwards, I guess. That was my fault.
You got how many 18 coins?
Between Dave and I, it was a lot more than that. My hunting buddy. I think it was probably like 17, 18 the first day, and then we went the night hunt. It was just crazy again.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And you got a walker? Did you get you seated?
Yeah, no seated. We both got 2 walkers. We both got an SLQ. He found a V nickel, which sucked, but he found a V nickel.
That's Charlie's white whale coin, Lou.
Silver Bull 30. And then we found Mercs, quarters, silver quarters, silver rosies, tons of Wheaties. It was just good. I mean, there was Wheaties laying on the sand. You need to dig them. They were laying.
Isn't that amazing? That's like the days I live for.
Yeah.
You don't You don't know when it's coming. When you get there and you start seeing all the black sand and how low it is and how compact it is, you're like, all right, we're gonna have a good day today, boys.
Yep, absolutely. And
Yep.
we don't. Well, up here, I guess we don't see too much black sand up here. Not like on the West Coast, I guess, or towards your ways on the East Coast. But at least I don't see it here in Pensacola too much. I mean, we get little patches here and there, but I've never really found anything in it.
Now, there's probably a lot of people here that have no idea what the Dark Knight whole paragraph comments there. That is a scene from the opening of The Detectorist when he finds a ring pull. And he's like, what do you do with that stuff? He goes, I bag it up and sell it on eBay. People buy that shit. And he says, yes, they do. So that's one of your opening fun lines from the Detectorist show right there, guys.
I still got to watch that show.
Yeah,
Charlie, you start watching it, time will just – you'll go, I got to stop. And then you go, oh, no, I'll watch one more. And the next thing you know, you've lost your whole day, Charlie.
Huh.
And if you're in a club, there's a lot of references. You'll be like, oh, this is so funny. It's just like Metal Detecting Club.
Yeah, they have a club, Charlie. There's, what is it, Lou, 9 of them?
And something like that. That's it.
They have like an open house, Charlie. They put all their finds out and everything. Nobody shows up. I mean, they're all just sitting there. They get T-shirts made, but they get like 250 T-shirts. It's freaking hilarious, Charlie. They're like the biggest. They're like the biggest dorks in town. So it's so relatable.
Maybe that's why I don't want to relate to. I don't want to be like the dork in town.
I think they're swinging the Deus and the CTX in the first season. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I didn't finish the second one.
Oh, I mean, they have an antagonistic club, Charlie, where they're all a bunch of cheaters and planners, but they still do it in a fun way. But it's a really good family show. There's no cursing. There's no, there's nothing risque in there. I mean, there's a few adult jokes, but good morning, Miss Regina Gorkowski. But they pull it all together in season 3, and it's got a great ending.
Oh yeah.
Miss Regina G is in the room. Silver Bull said, did you get any barbers, Charlie, that day?
No barbers. That's still on my list.
Oh, really? You don't have a barber?
No, I don't, Rob.
That's okay. You can look at me,
I know
Charlie.
you were like, what the hell's
You
wrong
have
with
an SLQ? No, I don't, Charlie. Okay.
What coin are you still looking for there, Lou?
Anything cap bust. I got a lot of more.
We're worried about barbers here, Charlie. He's down to cap bust dates, okay?
Yeah, haven't got one of those yet.
Oh wow!
I got one real my entire metal detecting career on the beach.
That's got to be a sweet find, especially on the beach.
Yeah, my other, I'll be in the woods with my friends. They'll find them. I never got one in the woods yet, but cap bust anything. Half would be nice.
You're like Charlie, Lou. When he goes out with all of us, he just films all of us, okay? He just walks around and films all of us.
Oh, boy.
I was finding so much stuff he wouldn't even hand to me. Just drop it back in the ground.
Russell says he doesn't need a barber. Have you seen him without his hat? 'Tis true. I don't need one.
Denise walked by the camera, the TV last week, Charlie. You had your hat off, and she's like, damn, look at that glare coming off of Charlie over there. Delco, good morning. Delco Detecting.
Hey, good morning. Incognito's here as well.
Good morning, Incognito. Wow, Full Half says, I've never even seen another detectorist in my area. In my county, Charlie, as far as I know, there's only 3 of us that detect.
Oh, really?
Me, Dalton, and a gentleman named Frank. Alex, my old partner, she moved away. This older guy we had moved to California. I think Dalton contacted me on YouTube just because I was I was the only other guy he saw in our county.
Oh,
all right,
wow.
What do you got there, Lou?
He picked up something.
I just went to Aruba a few weeks ago. Let me tell you, I only saw one detectorist on one beach, and he was neck deep into the water. That's what you want to do, I would assume. But they have like these little, I think they're called palabas. I don't know the name of them. The little huts that you could sit under. No one's detecting this. I found hundreds of bottle caps. I got 2. Well, one ring was in the ocean. Yeah. I got to clean it. One's a wedding ring. Really crusty.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I don't know what it is. And I thought this was gold. It's stamped 925. It's plated.
Oh, that's the one with the little hearts going all around.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
It's got a heavy plate on it.
got a whale tail. Charm. And this is heavy. It's just a charm. I think it's Jamaica.
Oh, that's
Yes,
cool.
we just had a trivia question Tuesday night. What is the only island country in the Caribbean that does not have red, white, and blue in their flag? And that is Jamaica.
Yeah. That beach, that place is beautiful. I mean, the sun is very powerful, but that's a great place to detect if anybody goes there. Aruba.
Well, I
How
enjoyed
long
your
were you
trip.
down there for?
I'm sorry?
How long were you down there for?
Oh, 7 days. They have this site. I can't think of the name of it right now. Red something, where you could rent somebody's timeshare, and it's only 7-day blocks, and it was a great price. So took advantage of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Brockton, what's up, buddy?
Mr. Brockton.
And I found all that with the Legend, by the way. I didn't bring my Equinox. I was afraid to bring the Equinox.
Now, comparing
flown-
to
Lou, I
have
have
a
flown.
question.
I have flown with my Equinox, Lou, and what I do is I take the control pod off and I put that in my carry-on, and then I take
Good idea.
I took my shovel and I taped it to the shaft of the metal detector, and then I wrapped the whole thing in bubble wrap and taped it, then put it in a metal detector and carry-on bag. And with the shovel, that stiff shovel up against the aluminum fiberglass shaft and keeping it stiff, I had no problem, and they didn't even ask me to open the bag up. I guess they're used to seeing those metal detectors. They just passed it right through security, and I've gone twice through airports with my bag, and I've never had any trouble at all with my detector.
I was afraid that they would say, well, you could use this as a weapon. So I stuffed it in my bag. I took it all apart.
Oh, wow.
And I checked it.
Lou, I got a question for you. You got the Legend. You've had the Knox. I'm not trying to ask you which. I want to say which one is better. Which one do you prefer? Or
I
do
prefer
you?
the Equinox.
You do?
But I have the old Equinox. I prefer the shaft on the. I prefer the. I don't know. I like certain features on that Legend, like the shaft. I like the light. I forgot my headlamp at home.
Mhm.
I was able to see in the water at night with that light on the Legend.
Okay.
Oh wow! Okay, I didn't realize it was that powerful.
Yeah, that water out there is so clear too, as well as clear water. Probably not out here. Yeah, and the other problem was a portable scoop. I didn't have any room for. I had brought that like $10 green one. Oh, what a nightmare! Don't ever bring that on. It's really hard to metal detect with that thing in the ocean or.
Oh, what, the little hand
trees.
plastic scoop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that one, Lou. And yeah, you can't use that in the water at all.
I used
No,
that
that's
the
just-
whole time. I was like going arm deep with it. I got that ring with it, but still, it was a real pain in the neck.
Kimberly says she takes apart her entire Knox and puts that in a carry-on.
Awesome.
I've tried the Manticore in the water at night, and it lights it up as well. It's pretty cool. Lou, I noticed in your live stream you had a specially built shaft. What's that about?
Somebody contacted me on email and asked me to test this thing out, and they 3D printed this adapter that brings the shaft higher because they said they had a bad wrist. And I used it with the big coil, but it's really for the stock coil. They said they would have to make a different one for the big coil, and it does. It takes if you have a bad wrist, it takes the stress off of that. It just
cool.
it feels like more of the weight goes right here near your hand.
Oh, okay.
It looks cool too.
Yeah, it definitely looked different. I was like, what in the heck is that?
Like
And then somebody had asked in the chat, so I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Paula says Chuckles is still looking for that antique silver tray or dish full of gooeys.
Well, I got the gooeys. I mean, they're here.
Yeah, he doesn't. Jeremy saying thank you for everybody got him over 1,000 subs. Good job, Jeremy, over 1,000.
Congrats.
It's great seeing Dark Knight here from over the other side of the pond. He left a comment saying he thought he was the only one in his area detecting. And then he found 6 other guys, including one guy who's been doing it for 30 years, who's found over 200 hammers. No wonder I can't find any.
Brad says, I recently went through airport security. No issues with the detector and carry-on. However, I checked my sand scoop because I was afraid it might be considered a weapon with a sharp edge. That makes sense.
So they had him check the sand scoop?
He checked it just to be on the safe side.
It's
Yeah,
good to hear
crazy
that no
about
one's getting
mercury.
problems.
I took noodles and put those on the end of my handle bottom, the plastic legs, because I cracked one. The new 7 and 900 Manticore had the more flexible ones, but the 6 and 800 they were hard. So I cut and put noodles on the bottom. So when I drop it, it just touches that noodle and it keeps it from cracking.
Mm.
You
Yeah,
like
there's all kind of little things you could do to. Yeah, Rob's
you
had a
like
bad.
Manticore? Sorry.
I'm
Have
sorry.
you ever used the CTX 3030, Lou?
That thing is sitting on my wall. I want to sell it. Does anybody want to buy it? I used it a couple times. I was like, I won't.
Jeremy brought it down to Clearwater Beach, Lou, and he was running circles around me, and it went way deeper than the Knox. He was picking up stuff with it. The Knox didn't even hear, but he handed it to me, and I almost dropped it, Lou. I have never felt that heavy of a machine.
I think, who was it? Who's that guy?
Ed's here. Morning, flash in your pan.
There's
So Dave.
harnesses for him and to take all the weight off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use one of those for even just for the Knox or for the Manticore when I'm in the water, just because I can let go of the machine and look at what I'm finding. You know what I mean? And then you don't have to worry about it dragging off or anything like that. So
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Good. Yeah.
Silver Bull. That's an interesting point, but I include the GW because it's the same size. It doesn't matter how old it is; it's the size. And the reason that I consider a GW, I personally do, is because if you're hunting an old area like places like Lou's in, you can find a Trime that's a small silver. You can find a half dime that's a small silver. You can find a half real that's a small silver. So when you take into effect the United States old coins plus Spanish and French silver that are small, there's 7 or 8 or 9 coins that are smaller than a nickel. So yes, I'd much rather find an SLQ or a seated or a barber quarter, but I don't think you can exclude a GW because it's not old. It's still the same size as those other 2 quarters. But that's my opinion.
Hello, Greg. Out West Military
Good morning, Jericho and Hercules.
We got Dave here from the PA Relic Hunters. Dave.
Morning, Dave.
Going to be up there Thursday night with Shane. That's going to be a great interview.
Yeah, Dave, we're all looking forward. Shane's put that out here on the stream, sir, and we're looking forward to seeing that Thursday night.
Lou, NV Metal Detector says, got rid of his 3030. Jericho!
Charlie, did you see Dark Knight's comment? I held the Manticore detectable. It's super light, but very heavy for the wallet.
There's some truth behind that.
Yes.
That is true.
If you're detecting constantly, go for it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot to keep up with all these detectors.
You sticking to the 800, Lou?
I have the 600.
He has a 6.
Oh, okay.
So listen to this. I have it in my garage on the wall, and I bought a brand new dining room set. The dining room set in the box falls over, crushes my my Equinox. The whole thing was cracked. So I called the next day. I talked to some nice guy on the phone, and he goes, "Did you break it?" I'm like, "Well, kind of. Yeah, the box fell on it." He's like, "Don't worry about it. Just send it back to us tomorrow. You have 20 days on your left on your warranty," and they sent me a brand new one. Couldn't believe
awesome.
it. Wow.
Couldn't believe it.
Wow, guys. Score one for Knox. Charlie gives them their service, just not their
Marketing.
Marketing. There you go.
Yeah, their customer service is great. Brad had an issue with not the pod itself, but the control, the shaft on it. It cracked on the bottom where you bolt it in. He sent it back, and they sent them a whole brand new unit, the control pod and everything. So that was pretty cool. And they got it back to him pretty quick.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I have a brand new
Yeah,
now.
Lou, I went to go send my 600 in, Lou, because everybody said, "Oh, get the 600," because I had a 6 and 800. Get the 600 because that leaks a lot less than the 800.
Mm-hmm.
Second time I put it in the water, Lou, it went belly up. So I called them up, and they said, "Yeah, just send it back in." And then as I was taking it apart, I went to go take the stock coil off, and as I was unscrewing it, the ear fell off. So I called them back, and I go, "Hey, the coil ear broke when I went to take it off to send you guys my control pad. Just put the coil in with the control pod, put them both in the box, pack them up, and like 8-9 days later, got two brand new ones, and then when the shaft broke and I had to get a new shaft from my traffic accident, it turned out that my entire machine was brand new.
There you go.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
JP Lawns, what's up? Hey, Dennis, what's going on, bud?
Now
Good
I
morning,
spent
JP. Good morning,
$2
Dennis.
to put a cover on it. It's worth it.
Say that again, Lou?
I paid like $8 or $7 on Amazon just to get a cover on it to keep that
Mhm.
screen. Yeah, I want to take care of it more than I did.
Oh, you mean like the little
Wow.
plastic sleeve that goes over it?
Yeah, it's like black with plastic on the
See,
front.
the problem with that down here, Lou, is it gets so hot we'd be afraid of overheating.
Oh yeah, forget it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably bad.
Ohio
Mike-
River history. His opinion is that Big Silver is a $50 or bigger.
That's my opinion too.
Okay, that's what he
agrees.
says too. Kimberly says the same thing. I know, Diana. A quarter is the middle point. I know that. So, but you can't have like small, medium, and big silver. It just doesn't sound right. You put it in the title. I
True.
found medium silver. It just makes
Yeah.
no sense.
When you get like a 35 silver, you're like, ooh, big silver.
Looks good in the title, Lou. AZ Treasure Hunting Duo says any silver coin is a big deal in my book. There you go.
There you go. That's about right.
Well, AZ Treasure Hunting Duo, let me tell you something, and I'm not rubbing this into Charlie, but let me tell you something. When you find a barber or you're going through the dirt, you push off dirt, and you see that one dime on the back, I don't care. It's still exciting as hell for me to find a barber. It's because it's just not a Well, look at Charlie. Charlie's in an older area than us, and he hasn't found one. It is not easy in the state of Florida to find barbers.
Mm-hmm.
You seem to find them more on permissions than the beach.
Oh yeah, we don't find any old. I mean, down here in Tampa Bay, Gypsy was here from Zero Discrimination. She was here about 3 years ago, and Phil Myers from Myers Metal Detecting took her down to a beach about 20 miles south of Clearwater, and there was reported one shipwreck down there, and she was on the beach down by the water, and she got a little black. I mean, it just looked like a little black rock, but it rang up metal. And when she got it back and wound up cleaning, it turned out to be a piece of a real. And that is an extremely rare find here on the west coast of Florida. 99% of our stuff here, Lou, is on the East Coast where they call the Treasure Coast. But, I know Clearwater Beach has been around since the 30s and 40s. But even when we had the hurricane come by, and I went down there the day after the hurricane, I have only found 5 Wheaties on Clearwater Beach. And they weren't deep, so I'm sure somebody dropped them. Obviously, Charlie's Beach up there in the Panhandle, they've been using since the 20s and 30s, since the hurricane cleared that out. I wouldn't want to see Clearwater Beach 2 feet down. It would just decimate Clearwater Beach. But is your beach come back, Charlie? Is all that come back, that sand?
Oh yeah, they actually resanded it. I think. Well, when I called you and told you what was going on, and you guys were going to plan a trip up, you and Pat, I think within 2 or 3 days, it was the signals were gone because the sand had pushed right back up again. So you weren't finding anything anymore. Now out in the water, there was a good chance of finding it, but it was still storming where you couldn't even get out there.
Good morning, NV Metal Detecting. I don't know if that means Nevada or not, but good morning, NV. That seems to be a fairly new name to this channel, Charlie.
Good morning again.
He says Minelab has an entire warehouse of 600 somewhere. I do not doubt that.
Yeah, send me a couple more. I'll take them. They
Morning,
have to, right?
Morning, JP.
Now, Lou, have you swung like the Deus or the Manticore? Have you tried either one of those?
Yeah, so I went to this resort in Pennsylvania with Merrill's family, my family, his family. It was like this water park resort. It's called Kalahari. And then me and Merrill from that drove to meet this guy named Charlie Harley on a farm in Pennsylvania. Yep. And I used the Deus 2 and the Manticore that day and the Legend. And I'll tell you what, the Deus 2 annoyed me. Like you have to charge so many things, but that was my favorite thing to swing that day.
Oh, cool.
Really? So see, to me, that little white cord they have going down to the coil just looks so cheap to me.
I don't like that at all.
I know.
He had it on there. I'm like, what is this thing? And you get a cord on something, it could break easily. But it was so light.
And then you have to remember to charge the coil too, right?
You do.
Yeah.
I just don't have time for that. I know me.
You know,
I'll go out and I'll be like,
I used
oh
to-
man, I forgot to charge
I
this
used to
thing.
watch Merrill back when he had the Jeep and he'd have like 10 detectors in the back, and he'd go out detecting. He'd be out there like 20 minutes, and the knocks would shut off. And he's like, "Oh, I forgot to charge the knock," and I'm screaming on my TV, Lou. Plug it into the USB in your cigarette. Plug it in the second you get done. It'll be ready to go. When you get home, plug it into your. And I'm screaming at the TV. Merrill always forgot to charge his detectors.
Oh, there's something else with the Legend. If you charge that, like I'm not exaggerating. 2 months later, it was still fully charged. The other detectors I have don't do that. Like it'll die a little. You know.
Drains down a little bit, huh?
Yeah, but that thing was filled. I'm like, how is that even possible? I was like impressed by that.
Now, does the Legend let you do the updates like the Knox does through the USB?
They do.
And does the Deus do that too?
I'm not sure. I don't have that machine. I just used it. I used Merrill.
Hey, Junk. Yeah, the Deus, well, because they just came up with an update, so I imagine that's how you did it, just plugging it through the computer.
Right. Diana says you only need to use that white cord if you're in the water. Correct.
There was a couple tips. The president of my club said that's really good if people want to listen. You could take one of those bicycle lights. It's like it straps around your bicycle. You could put that on your metal detector. It's awesome. Makes a lot of light. And there's 3 places I never really thought of digging that he brought up in a meeting. He made this whole big thing of places to detect if you get an old site. So 3 stick out to me. His name's Mike Detrani, also known as Sherlock Tones on YouTube. He doesn't really upload videos yet. But anyway, near the clothesline, if you see those old clothesline things on the house, you'd want to detect on there. People shake out clothes. That's a big one. Mm-hmm. If you see a square, sharp edge curb, that's an old curb, and there's no rebar in there. So just go at it over there. It could be a really old house. And cash on delivery. A long time ago, people used to pay cash on delivery, leave money in their mailbox. So there's other places near the house, like people getting out of the car or whatever. But
you know what, Lou? We had an old timer come in and give our club a lecture like 5 months after I was there. I was brand new, didn't know anything. He started giving us so many tips like that, I thought my head was going to explode. But one of the first things he said was, on these really old houses, go in the backyard and in line of sight where the kitchen window was, where the wife spent her time doing the dishes, making the pies, everything else. The clothesline would be directly behind that, so she could see that. And they said the same thing. Find out where the 2 poles or where 2 trees would have been, and go under that where the clothesline was. And we did that to a guy's backyard in Brooksville, and we found coins under there. So they said the same thing. And the second thing is, you could tell that they also taught us you could tell how old a sidewalk is, whether it has rebar. If it doesn't have rebar, if you put your machine over that sidewalk and it makes no noise, you are in front of a very, very, very old sidewalk.
Yeah, but I get what Lou's saying about the sidewalk curbs, because here in Pensacola we have quite a few. I mean, there's. Do you have the old marble curbs, Charlie? They're the old curbs, and there's a lot of stone in it, but they're just teed off. Yep. I mean, you're just like boom. Yeah. And the newer ones are more capped, more rounded.
The new ones, they don't want you to get a flat tire. Back when it was horses, they didn't really think of that. Yeah.
But yeah, I've in St. Pete, that's pretty old for this area. It's pretty old. Where Troy hunts, they actually have the marble curbs. They actually cut and laid marble, and then on the red brick streets. So if you find a street that's been paved over the red brick, but you still find the old marble square curbs, like you said with the square edge, that's still going to be an old neighborhood. They've just paved over the red bricks. But yes, marble square curbs is another good thing. And the no rebar in the sidewalk. I get excited when there's no rebar in a sidewalk. Mm-hmm. But then again, you also have to remember, if you're in a neighborhood of maybe 30s and 40s houses and you have a sidewalk that has rebar on it, that's a new sidewalk. But back in the 30s and 40s, that sidewalk wasn't there. So that curb strip from the sidewalk to the street was part of the old front lawn. So you can still find stuff in that curb strip, even with a newer sidewalk.
Mark C wants to know, how is the Legend in the water, Lou? I'm sorry? Mark C wants to know, how's the Legend in the water?
Oh, you really have to. I watched some videos before going in there because it was a little choppy. But then once I was able to dial in, it worked pretty well. I
There you
liked it.
go.
It didn't.
I
Wasn't
do like
wasn't
the
noisy,
Equinox
Lou?
better,
Wasn't noisy, Lou?
It was on certain beaches. It was, yeah. Depending on like when the waves come in, that happens with the Equinox too. Sometimes when the
Yes,
waves
yes.
come,
The Equinox does not like waves. It does not like
Right.
waves.
I always wanted to get that. I know it's not good for small gold chains, the Excalibur 2, from what I hear, like small gold. But I always wanted to get one of those.
I love that machine.
Yeah,
It
looks
a
like
great
fun.
machine.
You
Yeah.
don't have to look at it; you just listen.
Yeah.
Charlie, did you see what Kimberly said? Her Manticore loves nails.
It does, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But what I found is like when you get a nail signal, or it sounds good. It sounds like it's a quarter or something.
Morning,
And then
Gregory.
once you break the halo, once you dig it, it just goes away. For me, anyways, up here, I'll just lose it altogether, and then it's just showing in the fares. So I know it's junk, but
There you go. Ed says I found all my
There you
silver
go.
under clotheslines at permissions.
See that?
There you go, Ed.
See that, guys? Well, think about it. Now you put your clothes in a washing machine, and then when you dry it, all the coins are in the bottom of your dryer. So back then, same thing.
Yeah, they didn't have a dryer. That's right.
yep,
Same
makes
thing.
sense.
That's like one of the great spots. Under hammocks, under clotheslines, anything.
Now, Lou, do you guys? This might be it. I don't know. I'm gonna ask anyways. Do you guys hit curb strips at all?
I have a couple times. I'm going to start doing that more. And especially in New York City, what I'm really loving is the smaller coils
Mhm.
because I'm going in areas I went to before, and because there's so many targets, it's really getting in there and getting silver. Yep.
Do you have to go to one of the? I'm very ignorant on New York City, Lou. I went there once for vacation, and I loved it. Wouldn't want to live there, but I loved it. But do you have to go to like some of the outlying burbs or something to find houses that have areas that have big enough curb strips to do?
Yeah, and I forgot how many hundreds of parks we have in my borough alone. We're the borough of parks, so there's just curb strips everywhere.
Mm.
So we're never short of those.
So you can hunt in New York City. You can hunt in like 95% of the parks, right?
Yes, Central Park is the only one off limits, and national parks are off limits. Even though I know people do them, but they are.
Now, Lou, I've seen you and Merle. I mean, you talk about some serious work to hunt a park. I mean, it's like
Yeah, it's like
wherever
rapid
you guys
fire.
move, yeah, just wherever you move there.
There's a trash layer, and modern finds, and then there's the good stuff. And I tell you, some of the parks that are really well known, there's thousands of people that go there in the summer, and I just don't like doing it with that many people around. Because you have to worry about people are going to come up to you, ask you a million questions, and then you got to get there early in the morning. Or
Yeah, there was that one video where all the scavengers were in one of those parks where everybody's got their dogs playing frisbee, their own
that's the one.
blankets, and there was like 8 or 10 of you guys, and that park had been hit a lot. But I'm telling you, there were still a few Indians eked out that day.
There's still a lot there, but it's so deep, and that's another thing. Do you want to be digging this giant hole while everybody's around you, taking photos and sending it to the media? Because one time, some guy complained, put it on Twitter, and it was all over ABC News. Treasure hunters destroying our parks. Like, I don't want to be that guy on that, so I don't even go. I'll go early in the morning. That's it. If I do go,
I was doing a park in Clearwater, Lou, and I dug this. I was metal detecting. I dug this hole, and there was this guy in a parks department truck, and he finally walked over to me as I was patting my plug down, and he says, "Hey, I'm going to have to ask you to leave." And I said, "You do know that metal detecting is allowed by city ordinance in Clearwater?" And he goes, "Well, yeah, but it looks bad." And I go, "Well, what do you mean?" He goes, "Well, there was a lady out here on her lunch break from the office building, and she was walking around the park, and she saw you digging a hole. So when she got back to the office, she walked over to the city manager's office and made a complaint that there was a guy down here digging holes in the park, and the city manager looked out his window down here to see you, and then he called his guy who called my boss, who called me, and now I'm out here." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm allowed to do this." And the guy goes, "Yeah, I know." I said, "Listen, I'm not going to bust your rear end here. You get sent down to do something. So I'll just come back another day that somebody's not reporting a guy digging a hole in the park." But
it's so frustrating. There's always one person.
There is.
Because they always say you're digging a hole. Nobody ever says, hey, the guy put the dirt back in the hole. Nobody ever says that part.
No one ever says I cleaned like 70 pounds of garbage this year.
Yeah.
Right,
Nobody ever says I
right.
took all the broken glass out of there so the kids aren't cutting their knees open.
Right.
Right.
Ed wants to know, have you ever hunted near Terrytown or Yonkers?
No, but Yonkers probably has a lot of old stuff there. Everything's old up here. I think we have a house here from the 1600s still, a couple of them. And in Staten Island, it's actually a Dutch word. The Dutch settlers came to Staten Island. I think even New York is not New York. Some word. Anyway, there was these wars called the Pig War, the Peach War, where the Lenape Native Americans fought with the Dutch colonies. And these things date back to like 10,000 years ago from the first people that were here to now. You could find anything out here, seriously. I would love to have a detective that would find arrows, honestly.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Well, you guys do a lot of mudlarking up there too, right? Dead horse.
Statistic
Picker,
picker.
whatever it's called.
All your machines, statistic picker, or these newer machines, they'll go 6, 8, 10 hours, easy, 12 hours. I've never worn out a Knox on a day of detecting. Never. I mean, I've never even got it down. I've never even got it down to the blinking stage after 8 hours.
John Long, Silver Rails, what's up, sir?
Good morning, John.
Yes, and mudlarking's good. Anytime you find a creek, a natural creek, you can find these things called heaps. You'll just find a pile of clams or oysters, and those things don't deteriorate. You could find them in Roman fields in England, and that's where you need to look. Either there was no landfill back in the day. People went to get water there because there was no DIB, so it's another good place to look.
So when you're mudlarking, do you bring your detector or do you?
No, Dead Horse Bay is a national park. You're not allowed to metal detect there.
Okay.
They turned that into a national park. Are you serious?
It's part of Gateway National Park.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So here, if you watch like this documentary that was done on NBC about it, there's a law saying you can't. And part of that antiquities law, you can't take anything out of a national park. However, if you're on the beach and the stuff's washing out, washing in, I mean, you could just say you're doing a beach cleanup. So there's like a gray area where they don't bother you.
Yeah, and that's the way it is down here, Lou. The Treasure Coast, you can't take your waterproof detector and start walking into the water on the Treasure Coast because literally 100% of that has been paid for as a treasure claim by these big companies. So you can only hunt to the lowest low water line and to the high tide. So when I was there, when I was like brand new and I went over to the Disney Vacation Club, which is right in front of, they actually built the Disney Vacation Club right in front of where the 8 ships went down from the Spanish fleet. They actually have a brass plaque out there. I saw this guy with a homemade detector, and I kid you not, his coil was the size of a car tire. It was at least 2.5 feet round, something he made up, and that's all he had was like a control pod and this 2-foot thing and a bucket. And he was going down, and he was trying to find some really deep Spanish before it hit the water. And see, a Dark Knight Detector says 99% of parks are a no-go in the UK. See, that is so sad. They're going to have so much treasure underneath of them. Yep,
Yeah, it is dead.
Silver Bull 30, you were right. I pick up every piece of glass, every piece of scrap metal, anything that's going to injure anybody, and you take all that with you. Full Half says they get at least 12 hours out of their simplex. Yeah. Holy crap, Charlie. We have 117 likes, sir.
Awesome. This guy here today.
Yeah. Dalton's telling him we were down in a park south of us.
Lou muted himself.
Oh, sorry.
No,
and the cop pulled up next to us, and Dalton had done his research and found out that there were no laws in this city against metal detecting, no ordinances at all. So this cop watched Dalton and I swing, and the second Dalton got a signal, put a shovel in the dirt, the cop walked over and said, "You can't do that." And Dalton goes, "Oh, no. I did my research, sir. You're allowed to metal detect in this city." And the cop said, oh, yes, but you can't dig a hole.
Got it right
and
back.
That's how they got us, Lou. They made themselves sound like they were real modern and up to date and, real, liberal with their metal detecting laws. But they had this little thing in there that says you can't disturb the ground. And that's how they got us.
Yeah. Oh, if you read our permit, it basically says you can't do anything. It says you can't do a manicured lawn. You can't go near 50 feet of a tree line. You can't go near sports fields. It has all this list. So basically, you can't go anywhere. And I think they do that in case they want to kick you out. But
Oh,
no
wow.
one really bothers me.
Mark says Adele has cleaned up 50% of DHB all by herself.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
She seems like a
Chris Roberts says,
get
people
on
ask
you
what
if you mess
I
around with
find,
her.
and you show them the trash. That's a good idea, Chris Roberts. That way people can talk about, hey, the guy cleaned up the park.
Guys, under the video that you're watching right now, it says share. If you click share and then post, all that does is notify the people who subscribe to you that you're in this live stream. You're watching this live stream. It doesn't go on any other social media, and that's how you really help the creators grow. So if you do that,
Wow, that's awesome. I did not know that, Lou.
yeah. So I hit share. Now, where you have the community tab, it'll go up there. That's where you shared it. It goes to your community tab.
Sweet. Hey, drop some info for us there.
Yeah. And I put one video that I made on Facebook, and it got 9.2 million views. It was like a 9-second video of somebody dropping a ring in like Australia or South Africa or wherever the hell it was, and then I picked up a ring on the beach. I just spliced it together, and
Wow.
Yeah, why doesn't that happen on YouTube?
Right?
I got like 10,000 followers from that. On
That's
Facebook,
awesome,
on
man.
Facebook,
Wow.
not on here. That never happens on here. I don't know why. It's very strange.
Jeff at Brewers, what's up? So how long have you been on YouTube, Lou?
Well, I had the channel for like, it wasn't a metal detecting channel, and I wish I started it fresh because it was sat idle for 8 years. I just made a video. I just videoed my dog, and then I started doing metal detecting. And I started posting on here. It used to have a different name actually, until I changed it.
Oh, really? So,
I like Indiana Jones.
were you grandfathered in already then? Did you have to do the whole 1,000 subscriber, 4,000 watch hours?
Well, I had to start doing that. Yeah, I only had like 8 subscribers.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't grandfathered, and I had to get going live like this really helped. I was doing coin roll hunting and just commenting in other people's lives, and that's what helped me get over that hurdle.
Do you see what Decone 710 said? I got busted metal detecting at a public school on a Sunday at 6:30 a.m. for criminal trespass. It was dropped, but it took 9 trips to court before it got settled. It was caught live on my channel.
Wow.
You know, who the hell is going to be at school Sunday morning at 6:30? Nobody. Oh, Lou, last year or year and a half, 2 years ago, I went by one of my schools that I detect on the weekends, and they had this big blue county sign on it, put on the fence. It says, we have passed an ordinance saying that all county or all city or all schools, county schools, with facilities can now be used as a county park on the weekends. So it opened up every school in the county that had swing sets. So it actually doubled our size that we could metal detect.
That's
so
great.
many areas are losing areas.
That's great.
Hello, Uncle Beep. What's up, Reed?
Morning, Reed. Good morning, Uncle Beep.
Yeah, schools is if you have permission, schools is probably a really good place to hit. Yeah.
No, Dark Knight. We tried that. We tried doing the pop out. I know a lot of places, you can search for the coin with a probe or something like that. They didn't want you disturbing. And then because he took it, the cop escorted us down to the mayor's office, and I did get no big heated argument with the mayor until she pointed her finger in my face, and I got a little snooty with her.
Like you're talking to a kid.
Technically, the way you have this ordinance written, a kid can't pick up a pine cone to take to show and tell because you consider that disturbing. And she's like, "Well, don't get ridiculous." I go, "No."
Yeah, exactly.
If you're going to do
I rest my case.
That's exactly right, Lou. I rest my case.
Don't get me in that courtroom. I'll come prepared.
But that's right. If you, like AZ Treasure Hunting, our bag is full of trash. If you show people that are in the park that come over to say something to you, how much trash you're taking out of the park, it might change some people's minds on metal detecting.
Well, that's going to be my argument for detect. Right now, there's a blanket law for national parks. I spoke to the ranger on a live stream for Gateway in Staten Island. He said, unfortunately, it's a blanket law throughout the country. I'm like, but there's needles everywhere. I'm there cleaning it up. You can't let me clean up more garbage and find a couple of coins. Who cares? And like you'll have this national park beach here, and on both sides are public parks that you could do. I'm like, the sand shifts. There's nothing significant here. It's not like this isn't where some explorer landed. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, Scott, no, we did not run that yet, sir. Lou, would you mind if we ran a 1 minute duck race while you were here?
Go ahead. Quack it up.
All righty. Scott
Crack
McClory,
it up, he
thank you.
says.
Thank you for reminding me, Scott.
You loading the race now?
Well, it's already done, Charlie. This is for the people that were in my Monday stream. I had 48 people in my Monday premiere, my Monday Digs premiere.
Oh,
So,
okay.
This is for those 48 people that were live in my premiere. Did I bring it up? No, I didn't bring it up.
We have 121 likes. Come on, guys. Smash the like button. Make sure you give Rob and Charlie a share. It really helps the channel grow.
Thank you, Lou.
Thank you, Lou. All right, shuffle a second time. All right, this is for all the folks that were live in my Monday premiere last Monday, 48 of you. 3, 2, 1. This is a...
Who's it gonna be? I do have a question for you, Lou, after this.
All right, that's got to be turned down some. Thank you, Scott, for reminding me.
John. Ugly Duck
You
says,
do not have to be present here to win this one. This is for everybody that was in my Monday Digs live stream and left me a comment during the live stream.
Dana says those are not ducks.
There's some fugly people in here. Okay, here comes NorCal. But it's going to be Mr. Metal Detecting Frank.
There you go, Frank.
Frank, thank you so much for being in my Monday Digs live stream. Andy's Candy was a
Congratulations there,
close
Frank.
second. Moon over Miami. Bill, NorCal, thank you all very, very much.
Now,
All right. Thank you, Scott McClory, for reminding me to do that.
Lou, I heard in New York you have to have a permit to detect, right? Or is that not true?
Yes, it's true. You used to have to mail it in and wait for it. Now you can just do it online. But you have to send a picture of your driver's license. You can just scan it on your iPhone, send it in. You get it within a week. You got to keep it on you. I only been asked once to provide.
No fee for that, Lou?
No fee. It's free.
It's free. Okay.
I mean, I don't agree with the permit, but it might give novices that aren't in a club or have friends, at least it shows you some rules you need to follow. You're supposed to give any significant fines over $30 back to them. It has like a login sheet on the back. I don't think anyone uses that. Because that negative news story came out on the news, and they actually stated how many people have permits, and they say that no one ever turned in anything. That was a
surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a shocker. I hunted Ohio once. I drove Denise's parents. I drove my girlfriend's parents cross country back up to Cincinnati, Ohio, so they could go see family. They were getting a little too old to drive themselves, so I drove them up there. And then her uncle got excited about metal detecting. He took me to a park. So we went and contacted this ranger at a park, and the guy goes, "Oh, you can metal detect everything you want." He goes, "But at the end of the day, you have to turn everything into me." And I'm like, I go, "Coins and everything?" "Oh yeah, everything you find is going to be turned in." I'm like, "Thanks, won't be detecting this park." I'm like, "Why would I hunt all day and then just walk up and just hand you everything, every silver coin and bracelet and no, have a nice day. And then another park, another county, went to the county next door. Oh yeah, you can metal detect all you want. You just can't dig a hole. Now, Tacone 710 says, wear your safety vest while metal detecting, cuts down on the Karens. It didn't for me when they called the cops on me thinking I was a city employee digging holes. But yes,
Brad
I do get
does anybody know? Sorry, Rob.
That's a good idea on curb strips.
Brad wanted to know, does anybody know, do you need a permit to metal detect in Connecticut?
It's probably a good place to detect that. For sure.
Yeah. We'll be heading that way in July.
I can't do that, Brockton. I can't do that because I don't pay for StreamYard. You can only do that if you have the paid version of StreamYard, sir.
Why She Digs Alabama says, in Alabama, you can get a free permit to detect predators in our national parks. That's cool.
Wow, that's awesome. Dark Knight says, in the UK, we have a national council on metal detecting. You pay eight pounds per year for an insurance card, but before long, we need to pay for a permit. Now, is that in case you do any damage? Get hold of Diana says, get a hold of Connecticut Digger. They'll be able to tell you about the Connecticut permits or not. Now, I did find out, Lou, that you are allowed to metal detect in certain national parks. When I was in Georgia, I came up to a federal or national park run by the Army Corps of Engineers, and there was this old guy at the booth, and I said, "Hey, are you allowed to metal detect?" Guy got out this rule book like this thick in a 3-ring binder. He's like going through it. He goes, "Yes, sir, you can." He says, "You're only supposed to come in before 7 or after 5 during certain times of the year." He goes, "But you know what? Nobody's here today, son. You go in and have a good time." And I was able to do the beach, the water, and he says any walking trails that the public's allowed, you're actually allowed to detect. Like you can't hike in and do some, but you could do any areas that the public was like accessible. So because I was always taught when you first started metal detecting, national parks were verboten, but that is not always the case. You need to check with each individual park.
Okay, and
It's
there you go.
the juice. What's
Morning,
going on,
Juice?
Juice?
Yeah, Central Park is loaded with silver coins. It goes back so far. It's mostly man-made, that park, but it's loaded with silver coins. I know it is.
But that's one that's off limits, huh?
Yeah, certain parks have their own non-for-profit board, and there's a lot of money and influence in that part of New York City. So it's very strange, these laws.
Now, let me ask you a question, Lou, and give me an answer here if you know this.
Yeah.
Do you have you seen or heard about any night hawkers that go out there and do stuff like that in areas they're not supposed to?
I've heard of people doing it at night, yes.
Now, what would happen to them if they get caught like in an area like Central Park at night?
They'd probably get a big fine. I don't know, a few $100s. I'm not sure if they'll take their metal detector. I think the fines are worse in national parks, but I don't think it's worth it. They have those rangers there. So yeah. I don't know. A lot of people in my club of cops. Maybe we could get permission somehow. I don't know.
Just have them go out there.
Let's see if their badge is better than the metal detecting permit, Lou.
Yeah.
Well, they go out there in uniform and Lou digs.
Yeah.
They just surround.
There was a time where the club got involved with somebody for a recovery, and we had like a little square we could do, and they found a lot of stuff just in that little square. They didn't find the ring.
We were let into a park where we couldn't hunt for a ring recovery, and they came by and every now and then checked on us to make sure we were staying in that area. Wow, guys, we have 93 people watching right now. This is flipping incredible.
This is great.
Awesome.
Pat says Central Park at night will get your detector stolen.
I just wouldn't want to be in any. I wouldn't want to go to any park in Manhattan at night. I mean, that's not. I wouldn't advise anybody to do that.
Oh, there you go. There's truth behind that.
Especially if you're by yourself.
Scott McClory says the worst night hawkers are the ones that go to an organized hunt a night beforehand and take all the stuff that's been planted, that's a dick move. Yes, that would be, Scott.
Mhm.
Charlie, we just had a huge rainstorm come in here.
Oh boy.
Jason the Dark Knight wants to know, particular for the Knox users, bigger coils, more depth, or just more coverage? Thoughts? What do you think, Lou?
What was that question?
Jason the Dark Knight wants to know, a bigger coil, is that going to get you more depth in your opinion, or just more coverage?
I think it gives you a little bit more depth, but the separation is not good compared to the smaller coils. If you're in a high trash area, every time I'm in a high trash area, it's upsetting when you have that. Yeah, but I love it on the beach because it gets so much area. Yeah, definitely gives you a little bit more depth, I would say.
There you go. Wow, Rob, it's already 10:06 or 11:06 your time. And Lou, your time as well. 2 more races to run. One's going to be for the Manticore.
11:06. I'm good. My kids are going to somebody started this thing with puppy rescues where you pay and your kids can play with the puppies for like a half hour. So we're doing that at 1 o'clock today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sounds like fun.
That would be a good time.
Yeah. One of my friends actually likes that small coil, that aftermarket one, because it's narrow, but it's a little bit bigger than the small coil. I can't think of the brand.
Is that the Coil Tech coils?
Coil Tech, that's it. They prefer the smaller one of theirs over the small coil.
So I like this. The small coil is perfect to me.
I like those. That's what I use.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I did around trees that were done so many times without damaging the tree, obviously, and a couple barbers popped out of there, dimes, because there's so many targets. Couldn't believe it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have mentioned you hadn't found a barber yet, Charlie.
That's all right. Scott Relics, what's up, brother?
What's going to happen, Charlie? You're going to find one, then you're going to keep finding it, and then you're going to want the next one.
There's truth behind that, because it took me forever to find a Merc, and then after I found that first one, it's like not a big deal.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And Papa Rouse Bill still hasn't found a Merc yet. So, I mean, each one of us has got a coin that doesn't seem it's that hard to find, but yet it eludes us for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Lou, he can't find anything, like flowing hair or anything, I mean.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to feel bad about that?
Yes, I guess we're supposed to.
Well, I might have found it, but you know what? There's so many large coppers out here that they deteriorate. You can't even tell what they are sometimes. So who knows if I found it,
Do you follow Brad with Green Mountain Metal Detecting?
Yes, of course.
He found a couple clean coppers this week, and so did the Hoover boys.
Awesome. Out here, a lot of this land was farms, and they used a lot of what is it called? I'm sorry,
nitrogen.
They use a lot of that stuff for the plants, and that just eats away the coins. Is high mineralization as well. So it really does a number on the coppers, unfortunately.
Mm. Hey, Rob, you want to set up that Manticore race, and I'll give you the names real quick?
I'll be right back.
Okay,
go ahead, Lou. That perfect timing. Yes, sir, Charlie. I will use the one running race because I change that every week, so I can eliminate those people now because we've done the race and Frank won. So let's go here. Edit list. We'll take these fine people out.
NB Metal Detect. No coppers out here. I haven't found one yet. Oh, Reese's White Well's a V-nickel as well.
Okay, Charlie, go ahead, sir.
All right. So we got Vernon.
Coming out swinging.
Diana.
Okay.
Mikey.
Mikey 007?
No, M.A. Lyman.
Oh. Very cool.
Jazzy Jeff.
Jazzy Jeff. Go ahead.
John CZ.
Okay.
Johnny Ringo.
All right, hold on. Screwed up something there. Okay.
Pat.
Parkrat?
Yep.
Got it.
Tim and Kathy, or just Tim, either one.
Team Lynch BMD. Okay.
Olin.
Got it.
Shane, ORH.
Got it.
Russell.
Rusty Fines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Chris.
Show me treasure.
Yep. And Mr.
Wow.
Shane Holbert. That should be 13.
It is, sir.
There we go. All right, guys. 1 in 13 chance. One of you guys
Wow, the odds have increased greatly, Charlie.
taking this home. There will be no second place because we didn't get that 17. But it's upside down.
A Manticore.
Somebody's getting
Just
a
give a Manticore
Manticore.
away, Lou.
Brand new in the box, never been opened.
How that? Oh my goodness. What are you, Mr. Beast?
I'm sorry?
Is that what are you, Mr. Beast? Damn, that's a good
Well,
one.
there's a long story behind that, bro. I ordered a Manticore back in September, and I got tired of waiting and waiting and waiting. Then my new sponsor actually, I got sponsored with, sold me one prior to being my sponsor. He had one in his shop, and he went ahead and sold me one. And this thing showed up in March, like March 9th, and I already had the one I had that I'm using now. So I ended up with two. So now somebody else is going to have one.
Wow.
So
Wow.
this is what that race is about. So,
All right, Charlie.
Whenever you're ready to
One more
roll,
shuffle.
buddy.
We've shuffled them like 7 times, Charlie. And let me pull it up there. All right, one more shuffle. All right, Charlie, you give me the go.
let's go.
This is it, guys. This is for a $1,700 metal detector, guys.
1 in 13 chance. Who's it gonna be?
Charlie, I'm excited over here, and I'm not even in this race. All right, 1 minute to go. This Mercury's in the back. That could be a good thing. Oh, man, look at that crowd up front. All right, 30 seconds.
This is the longest minute. Coming down to the last few seconds.
10 seconds. Is Shane going to hold it? Here comes Rusty Fives. Is it going to be Russell? Oh,
Mr. Russell Tucker, congratulations, buddy.
Russell.
Congrats.
Wow.
Wow,
Owen second,
wow,
Parkrat
wow,
third,
wow,
Shane
wow.
fourth,
Okay, you look good.
Mike fifth, Show Me Treasure,
Yeah.
Vernon, Jazzy Jeff, Miss Mercury, Team Lynch, Ohio Shane, Johnny Ringo, and sorry to say, John CZ Kid finished last.
Man, John
Wow.
lives in my neighborhood.
That's epic. What a giveaway, man.
There
You are a
go,
gentleman
Russell.
and a
Wow.
scholar.
That thing is still, well, you seen it, it's still packaged up.
What an awesome giveaway. Unleash the beast.
Wow, I was excited during that race, Charlie.
Yeah, me too.
Now you have to go out there and
Russell.
find some bobbers with the Manticore.
With the Manticore. It's going to take
Wow.
him a while to learn that machine, but big congrats, brother.
Miss Mercury says she is heartbroken.
I'm so
Pat
sorry.
says great race to everybody. Yeah, what Charlie did, Lou, was he asked 17 he wanted 17 people for a $100 donation for each person, and then he came up a few people short. But we've been running this for 3 to 4 weeks now. So everybody that wanted in today, folks, we've been announcing this for a month on this channel. So you had plenty of time to enter. So
Yeah.
Wow,
And
130 likes while the stream is going, Charlie.
that is awesome. Appreciate you being here, Lou.
Hello, hot
Days-
mess.
Days of our Manticore.
Hi, Alicia.
I wasn't
Dark
following you,
Detectorist,
Rusty.
right? He
I'm
could
going
have
to follow you now,
kept
Rusty.
that.
Sorry.
He could have kept that. And this ends the Manticore saga. That's exactly right, Maria.
It does. It does. And I'm sorry to make you guys wait on that. We tried to get it done really quick. But just so Lou knows, the 17th slot was for, we were going to have a second place because, the machine's 1,600, but we're going to have a second place where somebody got a chance to win their money back. The second place would have got $100 back, but we didn't get there. But that is fine. Things out the door. And Russell's going to be happy, I think. So.
Wow. It's epic.
He said his heart is racing, Charlie, and I don't doubt that at all, because if I was in that, my heart would be racing too.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, Russell.
Yep. It's 10:18, Rob. Let's throw up another mystery prize for today and make sure we get Mr. Tones in there.
All right, I know
Awesome,
we've had
awesome.
quite a few people coming in here, Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Charlie, if we get over 80 likes, Lou, Charlie does a
Russell.
mystery prize. I don't know what it is.
Because I don't know what it is half the time. Mark Henninger, what's up, bud?
All right, Charlie, I know we've had a few people come in early. You want to get some names?
Who we got? We got Jason's here, BC.
Yeah, I thought I had him in before. Yep, he's in. We have Hot
And-
Fishing King.
Good.
Shane Holbert's here, Incognito. He's like, who are all those old people? You got Lisa in there.
Yep, I've got Dark Knight Detesters in there. I've got Frank, Mr. Metal Detector. We got Guame. Oh, I need Juice. Is Juice still here?
Juice. Mm-hmm. And you got the Teach. That's Brian Southern Relics Adventures. And you got to put Brockton in the race.
Oh yeah, we got that Southern Relics. Oh, we got Mr. Brockton. Mr.
Yep.
Brockton.
Brockton's in the house. And Pat's still here. No, Jim Steele,
Nels,
I am not giving away another Manticore.
Mikey, backyard beekeeper guy, adventures with Swifty, Dan Smoke and Treasures. I think I had in here.
Uncle
Yep,
B?
got Dan in there. Flash in your pan. Yeah, let's see if I got.
Sadistic asked me what my favorite find is. A couple of them were ones that we gave back to the museum. I don't have them with me. It was presidential button, but this, I would say, off a Colonial Beach, this ring, this
Let me
gold
ask you a
ring
question
that
while I'm
has like a
doing
hidden
this.
message on it.
That is cool.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I can see why.
I got lots
Awesome.
of jewelry. Look at all this jewelry.
Look at that.
It's loaded.
Now, do you keep your silver and gold separated from your like the tungsten
Well,
stuff,
this
or do you
is
just
just
throw it all
rings.
together?
I put all the silver coins together. I put all the rings together and jewelry together. Yeah. I
got
honestly
jewelry
like
there?
personal items more than silver coins.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite ones. And I found that on a live stream, it had to be 13 degrees. It was like 1 a.m, and I had somebody with me. It was just brutal out there, but the beach was so low, we had to hit it. And that came out. It was pretty awesome.
That's sick.
Yeah.
It looks like a chunker. I mean, it looks like it's got some
Hey,
weight
Lou,
to it.
if
It is. It's pretty big. Well, maybe for a smaller person.
Yeah. Look at the face on that.
Yeah.
so you've donated some finds to the museums, Lou.
Yeah. So we did the house that the architect that built Prospect Park, Central Park, the Olmsted Beale House. It's in Staten Island, 1600s house. Me and one gentleman who got the permission. Everything we find goes back to them. We made a beautiful display. It's in the public parks for everybody to see what our name's on it. I mean, I honestly think that's one of the best things metal detectorists could do. It puts a good light on the hobby. And, this just sitting in my drawer, I like it, but I'd rather everyone enjoy it. I'm not talking about finding a hoard of gold and you're rich, but something like that. It was, what's his name? Clay, who ran for president. Can't think of his name right now. Anyway. Yeah. Presidential button. It gives context of who was staying at this house because people went to this house for a hotel a long time ago.
Yeah.
Large cents, silver coins. It's all in a beautiful display case.
And that's got to help you. I mean, get permissions when you can tell them you got stuff in the museum.
And if you do that, you make like a little book on Snapfish or one of those websites.
That's what I was trying to ask a minute ago.
Yes. Well, I personally don't have that book. My club that I belong to does, and that's what they use as one thing to get on other permission properties. Yep.
Where are we at on that list there, Rob? It's 11:23.
We're just about done, sir.
Okay, and this time around, you know what? I like that one from last week. I think we should roll with that again.
Yeah, let me try to find this button I found.
Yeah, well, Lou looks for that real quick. I'm gonna bring up the gallery, see if I can find it in here.
Dad, where are the paper plates?
All right, Charlie, we're good.
All right, so you guys, here's the mystery prize again. We're gonna give one of those away again. Yep.
Oh, the scope. Okay, hold on. I put my name in for this.
You got Lou in there?
Oh, absolutely. Lou's been in.
All right.
There it is. Henry Clay presidential button. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
I think that was the second target on this property.
That is cool.
I was able to take the photo. I got the photo. I found it. There you go. It went in one of those Ricker boxes.
How did that ring up?
It rang up pretty loud. It rang up a little bit above a quarter.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sweet. Oh, you were digging it either way then, yeah.
Yep. I was digging that no matter what. I'm like, are you sure somebody detected this property? It's a huge property, but there was finds everywhere.
That's got to be fun to go back to a property that nobody's or
Yeah.
somebody they thought they've hit it, and
no one's allowed to do this property. It's owned by the parks now, but we have an in, so it's awesome.
it's sweet. Hey, Rob, Silver Wrench wants to make sure you got them in the race, bud. Nash Landing. I think he's adding everybody he's seeing here. Is that what you're doing, Rob? He's focusing. Focus, Grasshopper.
Yes, I will double check, but
Mikey M.A. Lyman 24. What's up, buddy?
yes.
Really do appreciate you coming up here, Lou.
Anytime, pal.
Oh, the Bad Idea Lab.
Oh, Lou, this has been great, Lou. It's been informative.
It's awesome. And we have really
I've already
bad
had
weather
him
out. Worked out perfectly.
Oh, cool. I mean, sucks for you, but good for us.
No, it's good.
Oh.
I'd be watching anyway.
Well, thanks, Lou. We appreciate not going out detecting the rain for us. Okay, we got the race going. We got everybody in there.
Yeah, I find you find more silver when the ground is wet.
Yeah. Let's make them pop easier. Moon over Miami. We got to set up a thing for the Cheech Southern Relics Adventures. Brian to come up here one of these days. We're going to go over to his in the future.
Absolutely. All righty, Charlie. Shuffle one last time. We got 150, Charlie.
Wow.
3,
150
2,
people in this race?
1 for Charlie's.
Put it on the
Yeah,
screen.
because there's a few people that have dropped out, but
Okay.
hey, that would help, wouldn't it?
Hit the thumbs up, everybody.
There you go.
It increases your chances. Trust me.
Thank you, Lou.
Yeah, awesome of you being here, Lou. Wow, Dana
Having a
says
lot
you
of
got
fun.
133 likes there, Rob.
I know, it's incredible, Charlie. 133. That's what we have from last week's after a week of people watching it after the stream.
Awesome.
I think the
There
only
we
time
go,
we've
there.
had this many ducks, Charlie, was Christmas race. All righty.
I love reading all the names of the channels.
You have to be here. You have to be here to win this one, guys.
I
This
like
is a nice prize
Incognito. I
Charlie's
like that
doing.
name.
I know, so do I,
Incognito.
Lou.
It's a cool name.
I like fun with dirt too.
Fun with dirt. Yeah. A lot of good names.
All right, we got 10 seconds. Shane Holbert's making a run.
Who's it going to
Dana
be?
Reed. Dana Reed drops back, or is it going to be Backyard Beekeeper?
Backyard, you still here?
Hey. You have to send some honey.
Backyard.
Send us back some honey.
Is he still here?
Okay, so there's
Can
1, 2,
somebody-
and 3 right there.
Can somebody tag Backyard and see if he's still here?
It shows
there
on
he
my
is.
screen. Yep. Boom. There we go. All righty.
There you
Backyard
go, buddy.
Beekeeper.
There, right next to my
Charlie,
name
you
is
want
my
to put
email address.
your
I'm sorry, Rob?
you want to put your email up there, Charlie?
It's right next to my name. All I have to do is go right there. You can see it.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Let me take the race off. There it is.
So just hit me up with your address and I'll get it out to you.
Tom.
Rob,
Way
it
to go,
is
Backyard Beekeeper guy.
11:29. Marlin's waiting to get rushed. We need to all go over there and rush Marlin. Hey, Don Relic Reaper.
My duck got a cramp. Dana Reed.
Lou, just
Yeah,
want to
there's a lot
thank
of
you
ducks
for
that
coming
people
up
have
here
for
with
lunch
us.
after these races, Lou. All righty, guys. Thank you so much for everybody being here, especially our mystery guest today, Mr. Lou. Lou, it's great seeing you back, buddy.
Thank you, Lou. Thanks a lot.
Likewise, guys. Keep
It was a lot of
swinging.
fun.
All righty.
Take it easy.
Mr. Charlie, the co-host, thank you very much. Please go check out Charlie's channel, Digging It Back, and Lou's channel, Indiana Tones, and we will see everybody over Marlins. Congrats to all the winners today.
Good luck. Good luck. Catch you guys over there.